Hey, what's going on, everybody? Griffin Gaming RPG, and yes, I'm back today. Just doing a kind of a spontaneous drop into Star Citizen, and got one of my good long-time friends hanging out with me tonight. OpsChief is here with me. What's up, buddy?
Hello, buddy. Hello, everybody. Hey, Griff.
He got inducted, you guys. He didn't know I was going to pull him in, so I saw he was online, and I sent him an invite. So we haven't had a chance to talk in a little while anyway, so it was good to have him come in with me. But you said you were already over at the Bevic Convention Center, right?
I was, and
And
then
then
I
kaboom.
30K'd. Yep.
Now, did you actually make it to the convention center, or you were on your way?
I was actually about to leave. I was already
Oh, you were
leaving out
leaving.
the lobby to leave. Yeah,
Oh,
but
okay.
I was there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so guys, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go in for a little bit, and we're gonna chat and talk, and I'm gonna throw some things at OpsChief. As you guys know, he is one of the moderators for the Soul Citizens, and he doesn't ever get to really talk about the game very much. So we're gonna pick his brain a little bit while we're
Oh,
over here
God.
on the game. We're gonna pick his brain a little bit. So anyway, we're gonna do that. So let's go ahead and get ready to head over. Nihilus might join us too because he is in our group. Colossal is away from his keyboard. I was gonna harass him as well, but I guess we don't have to do that. So we're both at R Corp. Were you saved at R Corp or were you saved someplace else?
I was, I was at our court.
Okay, so you'll wake up there too. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, because I didn't know. I was like, oh, I forgot to ask you. Maybe you were at New Bat. I don't know. Where do you base out of normally?
But for now, our court.
Oh,
But
really?
I'll probably be staying at our court. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't
It's
know that.
kind of central. I kind of like it.
Yeah, I didn't know that's where you stayed. I've always been there ever since like we could do the thing of putting our base somewhere.
Mhm.
Well, one reason because my wife is there, Tessia, Pacheco's there. But the other reason why though is that no, I just like R Corp. I like the whole idea of what that planet represents. I really didn't, even though we joke around about Hurston and talk about it being terrible, I really didn't have any issues. I mean, the aesthetics don't grab me, but as far as getting stuff, and I'm not big on combat and guns. A lot of people go there for that. I get all um, my personal weapons and everything. I'm pretty happy with what I get at R Corp, which is why I've always kind of been there. So looks like we woke up on the same floor. I see your marker like across the hall for me, or you're upstairs. Looks like you're upstairs. Yeah,
Let
you're
me just
upstairs.
calibrate my total stuff.
Yeah, no problem. I'll meet you downstairs. La-di-da-da-da-da-da. So let me ask you, because I didn't last time when I came here earlier this week. I just kind of came in to look at 319, and to be honest with you, um, I think it was Nomad 1701 was with me, and what we did was just kind of look at the performance of the game, and then we went like straight over to we looked at the clouds at R Corp, and then we went to Hurston and just took a look at the new layout for Lorville. What I didn't talk about with him, which I will talk about with you since you're here and since R Corp has been your home, is what do you think about the changes? Because a lot of people don't know that they did do changes at R Corp, not just with the clouds, but they did a lot of stuff with signage and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
that's
looking
what I'm
pretty
looking at.
dapper. Look at you. Oh my God, I'm underdressed.
Hey, buddy.
You're looking pretty sharp.
Well,
So go
big
ahead.
difference from reality.
Yeah, I know. I know you look good. Get out of here. So yeah, go ahead and say what you were going to say. What is it you think about
No,
Arc?
that's one of the first things I noticed. The maps. You got a better mapping system. I like, really love it.
Yeah, the map is very cool. The directional signs. I started noticing all these yellow signs that were everywhere.
Yeah.
Like over here, we've got the ones that say retail bridges. Letting you know that that's where other stores are. They got the directional signs everywhere now. And I think it's kind of funny because you and I have been in the game for a long time, and even as the game has expanded, we've kind of learned by trial and error to the point that we don't even really think about it anymore. You know what I mean? When we travel
Yeah.
around and walk around these cities, but for somebody who's new, this is a lot of land, a lot of territory to kind of figure out where stuff is.
It's easy, definitely easy to get lost,
Yeah, yeah.
and just a lot of distractions.
You know what?
It's a lot of eye candy.
Absolutely. I got to change my video. I forgot to change my video in game. Sorry, guys. I changed my screen graphics, but I didn't change my game graphics because I play on a widescreen And to stream on widescreen is a waste of time because my screen gets chopped off. So now you should be able to see my whole screen. There we go. You can see OpsChief in all his glory there, even better. Okay. See, yeah, I love that type of stuff that they did with that. Also, the graphics are popping better to me too. You know, the color saturations and stuff looks like you can see more detail. At least to me, it seems that way. You know. They also put up little new advertising signs that I don't remember. They moved this stand over a few feet. That's another thing they did. Somebody was a serious litter bug over here. Oh, did I lose him? You there, OpsChief?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just that I'm looking at something. Are you actually
take your
live?
time. Take your time.
My coach? Are you live though?
Yeah, we're live.
I don't see you.
I'm not on Soul Citizens. I'm on my channel.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
That's what it is.
I'm on Griffin Gaming channel.
Got it.
Got
Sorry,
it?
I'm
Yep.
here.
Yeah, no problem. Let's see. What else did we see that was changes? Oh, here's some stuff that we saw that was changes in the store, right? They added more kiosks. And, you know, I didn't notice this at first. I noticed the third one. What I didn't notice was those on the back wall back there. They put 2 more back here.
Oh,
And I hadn't noticed that until like the day before. Well, it was like a couple days before when it was in PTU. Someone said, oh, no, there are 5.
Even in PTU, I didn't notice it.
Yeah, it was like they put it in later. Yeah, and somebody told me, oh, no, they don't have 3 in there. Now they've got 5. And I'm like, 5? You know, and I looked over. I was like, oh, okay. So,
nice.
But you know what? I will say there were a couple times when I came in on launch days, and this line over here was like 3 and 4 people deep when it was just 2 monitors, you know. So
that's true.
Yeah,
and then they weren't working for half the time.
Exactly. Yeah. So that made even that made a difference. But again, it's just kind of nice to see what they've done there with that. Again, they've added a lot more signage and neon stuff, advertising stuff around the directional signs. Like I said, to me, things just look a little bit cleaner, more colorful. And I know that, you know, part of that is the work they were doing with Gen 12.
Yeah, you know what? That's one thing I noticed. It's kind of more like, I almost want to say anime-ish, cartoonish kind of.
Yep.
Like the colors are
a little bit overly vibrant. Things are a little more saturated. Yeah. But I will say this, and this is a big thing that people have been worrying about. Obviously, performance is something that is good. Let me see what this is running at right now, because let's see. Right now, the server we're in is running, it's averaging, well, we're getting 31 frames on the client and like 10 to 11 frames on the server. So it's not bad. The peak that I ever remember seeing only once, or no, twice, was I was in a server and it was running 20 to 30 frames. But that was a crazy sight to see, because I remember I was doing some PvE and got slaughtered when the server was running that good. That's like when the AI is like running optimum. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there were a couple of streamers that were doing tests at Norville, and just by looking out the window towards the skyline, and you were dropping to like 19 frames. And then it turned around, just by turning around, it was jumping back up to like close to 30.
Wow. That's crazy. I don't know if they've done any other changes. If you don't mind, I want to go down here and take a look at the G-Lock bar and stuff before we head over to the convention center. I'm just curious to see if I know what I noticed, because I honestly have not walked around a lot to see what's different. So I do see more of those yellow directional signs. Here we've got one that says the retail bridges. Oh, they got one for food court now. Okay. I didn't even realize.
He's definitely trying to set it up for the new player.
Yep. So they can figure out where the heck they're going, right? Look at this over here. So you've got Habs, Spaceport, Hospital. I'm not sure what the 2 arrows pointing left and right is. What is that?
Would that be the shuttle service?
Maybe the shuttle. Yeah. Maybe the shuttle. Yeah. More signs here up there. Yep, you're right. So if you want to get to the shuttle and the hospital, there's your arrows over there on the right side. I don't remember. Now here's something interesting. I don't remember seeing these signs over empty doors like this before. I just remember the doors being there. Preacher is the company that makes that stun gun that we were talking about last week, and I don't remember seeing advertising for Preacher before.
No, you're right. I don't think this is new.
Yeah, so that might be new too. And I hate to say it, even that sign behind you that says bar, I don't remember that being up there for G-Lock before. It might have been, but I don't. It looks like to me like it's triggering me like it's new. Also,
even just the lighting in general. If you look up at like the ductwork and the piping, there's lighting where there should not be lighting.
Yep, you're right. You're right. And you know what else is new? Maybe I'm wrong. Was that pizza slice always over the pizza stand? That hologram rotating like that? Probably. I know there was a hot dog.
I'm not sure.
I know the hot dog stand had one. Maybe it was. I don't remember. I can't remember now. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. I'm sure that there's probably nothing new in G-Lock, but I'm going to go in just to take a quick look. You're right, though, about the lighting effects.
It's definitely not...
and it's more atmospheric.
It gives it more depth. It gives more depth to everything.
Yep. It's more atmospheric, too. The monitors... Let's see. Yeah, those look good. How's it look out there? Wow, that flew by really fast. Jeez, Pete.
It definitely much crisper. Everything's more crisp.
Yep.
Oh, there's Nihilus.
Oh, is he here?
Behind us.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, he's a hunter. He's probably just waking up in his hab. Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. All right. Well, he is in the... I don't remember this being here before either. It might have been. Do you remember that? The UEC sign with the arrow and the bottles?
No.
I don't remember that being there. Yeah, so they've done a whole graphics pass in several areas here. It's pretty neat. Definitely makes the place feel more live, you know?
Yep.
Even with the AI
even the
around.
posters. Even the posters seem to be different.
Yep.
It definitely gives it more of a 3D-ish feeling.
They put a map over here too for the landing zone, which is nice. And these are always nice when they did these at Orison. I always thought these were really nice. But I like the fact now that they've got the icons on here too. You know. So these icons become universal no matter where you go. Like you said, for the new players, it'll make it a lot easier for them. What is that transit platform?
Over here. If you look over here, look up on the sign up above.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? I also noticed they put that hologram over there on the TDD. See that one that's out in front, the globe? I don't remember that.
Oh, that's right. That was not there before.
I don't remember that
that's
either.
New.
Yep. Absolutely. Let's see. What is current location? Transit platform.
This hologram above us, A equals T8K or whatever.
Yeah.
That's new.
Yep. Let me ask you a question. I must be cracking up. What is this transit platform over here on the right? Oh, that's at the Bebe Convention Center. I see what that is. Okay.
Yeah, that's
all right. That's a special thing. They just shortcut it. Okay, I got it now. Okay. Very cool. I am very curious about what these other type of vending machines are going to be. You know, these cash machines. At least they look like cash machines. I don't know what the heck they are. But I am curious.
We're going to be able to transfer money or...
Yeah, versus the Mobi-Glass, though. You know, that's what's weird, you know? They got to have some... It
definitely looks like it's different.
Yeah. There's really nothing to give you a... This is a hand scanner to it, and there's something that comes out of it. There's a little door that opens up on that one. So I don't know. They've got these everywhere. You know what I mean? Almost like ATMs to a certain degree.
Yep.
Never could figure it out. And there's like a cards. There's a card slot here or a card for a chip, some type of ISO chip. See it? Bottom right. So I don't know. We'll have to kind of see where they're going with all that stuff.
So kind of like those cards that you get to do your.
Oh yeah, your stats. Your crime stat. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Like even these welcome areas here. What is what's going to happen over here? This looks like there's like a cargo pickup. Maybe it's going to be for delivery here or something.
Definitely, I believe so.
Yeah.
At least they're setting it up that way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I know. Did we see Nihilus? I know he was here. Oh, he's still over in. I don't know where he's at. You know what, Nihilus? He's over at the shop. He likes to buy clothes like me, so he's probably he's a clothes whore like me. He'll be over there buying clothes. All right, we'll head on over to the Bevic. Who's that? Command. Oh, volume's very low. Oh, Commander, thank you. Thank you for telling me that. Let me know if that's better. And I'm sorry, I was probably talking a little soft too. Is that better?
Louder. Yep, I hear you louder.
Okay. Sorry about that. Thank you for that heads up. I've got to save that setting. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Don't know if that's a sir or not. Could be a female, so I'll just say thank you. All right, 16 seconds. One of the things I noted was that they got this patch out to us early too, so I think they were trying to make sure that they were ready for Invictus. I mean, you were around a couple of years ago when we had the catastrophe when the first day of launch, it was just horrible.
Oh yeah.
And I can't imagine how much money CIG loses when something like that happens on day one.
Well, all the new backers.
Yeah.
It's not a good image you want to give them.
Absolutely. Let me see. I'm going to see if I can bring up the RSI site while we're traveling and see if we can find out how they did today with fundraising. They're fundraising. See if the numbers are here. They made almost $2 million today. 1.9.
Wow.
Off of that little bug, that little bubble. 2 million. I mean, of course, there's some other things they sold too, but that's been the big hype for today is the Mirai, which is what we're going to go see, gang. We're heading over to the Bevic Center to take a look at the new Misk/Mirai snub fighter. I guess is that what they call it? Ops is a snub fighter, pretty much.
Yep.
So we're going to go over and take you guys over if you haven't seen it. I'm sure by now you probably have seen it, but we're going to go over and do that. Now arriving. It's always my signal to get up. Alrighty. One of the things I noticed here, and maybe if we get a chance, we can go check out the fleet when it comes in, because some people were asking about it, and I told them that what I noted was that the animation seemed a lot cleaner on the fleet. For those of you who've never seen this before, this is like the history that they have here for the UEE. It's a pretty interesting read if you're into lore. But I think that's very cool. It's nighttime. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm following you. It's a 3-dimensional sign. I just noticed that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool too. I actually like this. I got a chance to take a really good look at it. I am more and more curious about whether these roles will be pretty much NPC based or whether, we will be able to assume some of these roles in the game. I'm sure when it comes to Squadron 42, but I know that when you come out of Squadron, you're supposed to have some type of status, right? If you were in the UEE. So I'm curious about that. Somebody's greeting folks.
It was you on the statue. You
Oh.
stay off of the statue.
Yeah.
He's over here telling the guy stay off the statue.
Try one, man. Try one. Take the high ground, man.
That is funny.
Come here. Try to climb and take the high ground.
Oh gosh, that is so funny.
Yeah, it's fun. Trust me.
Disrespectful.
Oh.
Did you see the 3D effect over here?
Come down.
Yes, I thought this was so cool for the 99.99.
Yep.
Very, very cool effect.
Get out.
Very cool effect.
Fine, I am sorry.
Someone was disrespecting the statues and they got blasted out for doing it. That's hilarious. Hey, you stay off the statues. I love it. Alrighty. Oh gosh, I got to change my screen again. Ooh, some crazy frame rates. How's yours? Is you doing okay?
Let me see.
See, my thing is hopping all over the countryside here. Hold on. Didn't do anything weird. I don't know why I'm getting all that weird jumping around. Ah, hey, Carpathian, thank you. How are you? Thanks for stopping by.
I'm like low 30s right now.
Okay. 44. It's interesting. Okay. Okay, I'm running smooth now. Maybe it was just something weird when we came off the elevator. Well, what we're doing is we're going over to the Bevic Convention Center. OpsChief is with me, and we're just taking a look at the new Mirai. And we can look at some of the other ships while we're here too. You want to know something, OpsChief? And I hate to say this, I was never that interested in the Ares ships, even though I love Crusader's design. When I heard what these ships were for, I wasn't into them because I think I've told you before that there's something I wanted to do in the game. It was bombing, you know, working in a bomb squad.
Yeah.
So even though I think tactically these ships are pretty cool, I never really paid too much attention to them. And then when I came in earlier today, I got a chance to get in one and look at it. And I'm like, this ship is pretty cool. It's also bigger than I thought it was. I thought it was smaller than this.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big ship.
Once you're in it, it looks smaller too. Once you're inside.
Yeah.
I got the Ion myself.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
I know that people, I mean, you were around when all the big controversy was going on about the nerf and all that, I've just kind of feel like these ships are still going to be very relevant once people start to have a better understanding of how to use them. Because I think sometimes people, they see the big gun, they see the certain ship, and they're looking for that meta ship that does everything. But I don't know. I think these ships are going to be really important when it comes to large scale battle of breaking down the bigger ships and weakening the shields and penetrating them. I mean, to me, that's what I think they're for.
It's definitely not a solo ship. You don't want to go attack anything solo.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I mean, not to be funny, but when I look at this, I'm not seeing this about being a fighter. You know what I mean? Like going up against, the Anvil F7s or the Comets or whatever. I really see this is just like something that's massive to do serious damage, but not. No, I'm not saying you can't use it against those, but I'm just saying to me, it's bigger than a fight going against a fighter ship. This is like, Polaris, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Hammerheads. I see it like that and up, but that's just me. I know people like using it as a fighter, but I think it's.
Yeah, this is definitely used to probably break the shields.
Yeah.
And then you get something else to actually do damage to the ship.
Yeah.
This is more for penetration than anything.
Yeah. What's the fire rate on this? I mean, I've seen obviously the Gatling one. Everybody wants to show that off, but I don't really remember seeing what the Ion, the energy weapon. Yeah.
It's pretty slow.
Is it?
It's not rapid.
Okay.
I think it was more rapid before they nerfed it.
Okay.
And one of the things they changed was the rate, the firing rate.
Okay. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go back here and take a look at these two babies. Remember when they psyched this out at IAE? Was it 2 years ago? when it opened up with the commercial where Jax was on a little golf cart and he was riding inside of one of these. Then we got here and it wasn't here. It was just the MSR. The
Oh, that's
MSR.
right.
And I was so
Yeah, that's
angry. I was so angry. I kept saying, "Oh, the Hercules, they're out." And then we got here and it was like, no, that was just for the trailer. I want to talk to you about something in this ship though, because this is the ship that I worked my way up to. Like I said, I'm into the bomber side of things. In cargo, I love cargo, but I wanted this. But this ship was so doggone expensive when it came out. I was like, oh, I can't pay that much money.
It's at 700 now, I think.
Yeah, it was $700 then when it first came out, and I couldn't do it. So I bought a C2 first, right? Because it was like 3 or 3.25. And then I upgraded that to the M2 because I was like, okay, I could do the M2. I'll lose a little bit of cargo space, but you get the guns. And then, of course, you know what happened next, right? I'm like, well, just a little bit more. so I fell for it. But what I wanted to talk to you about was, there's a lot of stuff happening. I'm going to talk about this a little bit on Voices tomorrow, but, there's a lot about this game that people are learning about that. Well, let's say that you and I have been around long enough to know what the vision is for the game, right? We know what these ships are supposed to do in the end. But a lot of people are coming in with these ships in the state that they're in and may think that, well, that's all there is to it, right? For example, CIG told us that there's going to be a bombardier station on this ship. Right now, the pilot drops the bombs, but they've got the station over here. And they've talked about that they want to make it so that there's somebody back here who actually, does the bombing aspect of it, right? Which I like because it allows the pilot to focus on flying. You know what I mean? And to me, that's where their focus should be anyways, on flying. Now, when you click on this, nothing happens, right? You just go into the station. I'm going to back off from it. At least I'm going to try to. Let's see if it lets me back away. It may not. Ugh. Let's see. We got to find the magic spot, y'all. Oh, there it is. Exit. I hit power off instead of exit. Okay. Somebody came in. Who came in?
It's Admiral.
Oh, hey, Admiral. Hey, Admiral.
Hey, guys.
How are you?
All right.
Good.
Are you in your channel tonight right now?
Yes, sir. They're there for attacking bigger ships or bases or small stations. The A1 would fit. Shady, I'm not sure what you're asking about when you say the A1 would fit. What does that mean? Because yes, I did get the A1. I did get the A1. Again, I think I've owned all the bombers except for the Gladiator.
You got the A1 also?
I've got the A1, the Retaliator, I finally bought the Harbinger. I got this, the A2. I think the Gladiator is the only thing I don't have. So anyway, that's one of the things I wanted to talk about was what do you think about this for new players? I mean, because like the reason why I was mentioning is because the insurance times thing, right? There are a lot of people that were, kind of getting nervous about the whole thing of times being extended. If you've been in around the game for a while, you kind of knew it was coming, right? But new players, they didn't really know that was coming.
No, I think I've been seeing ships at 90 minutes or something right now.
The Carrack is 90 minutes.
Yep.
And the 890 is some like 3.5 hours. It's like a pretty decent time. Yeah. And that's if you don't expedite, The other thing about this ship that I like, which I've seen a couple people do, but not a lot of people, is the firepower on this thing. When you have this thing fully manned, and I'm thinking about this because what we're seeing with this new ship, the Star Citizens come out with the Mirai, I kind of joked around a little bit about it last night when we were on Soul Talk, but I made the statement about be aware of what you're buying because you can only fly one ship at a time. If I buy a Mirai, that means that if I'm doing it as a solo effort, that means that whatever I'm flying it in, I don't care if it's a Nomad or a C2 or an Andromeda, unless I have somebody else with me, I've got to leave that mothership behind, right? Do you think people are going to be aware of that? You think it'll be multiplayer? People will be thinking about, because CIG kind of sold it as you could put it on the back of your Nomad. You know what I mean? I mean, a Nomad's not a 2-person ship. So what do you think about that?
I think they're just trying to fit it in as many places as possible with as many options as possible and let people use their own imagination. So they're kind of leading you and letting you take it from there, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but is that a good thing to do, though? You know, I'm saying...
Well, for their marketing department, it is.
For their bottom line, it is, right?
It is.
Yeah. Admiral, are you here still?
I'm still here.
Yeah. What do you think?
Well, I don't understand why you need a Nomad and a Fury together.
But that was something that got shown.
I understand what you're saying. Like if they have like a Liberator and you're gonna put, I'm going to say eight ships. I think that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah. But you need 8 people. But you still need 8 people, right? I mean,
yeah, and I think you can hold 8 people inside.
Right. And I'm saying for multi-crew, I get it. You hear what I'm saying? I'm talking about, are people thinking about these ships, buying them from a multi-crew standpoint, or are they getting caught up with the idea of, oh, I could put this on my whatever without a crew?
Where it will make a difference. Where it will make a difference is when you start going to outposts in like Pyro. You're out in far out places, and you're gonna need something. You need one ship for multi-purpose, for cargo or whatever, for missions. And then you're going to need something else for defense. So I could see the Nomad and the, what do you call it, the Furry, working together in tandem in that sense.
Yeah, but I think Griff's question is then how does that? You have to put that. It's a 1-person ship with a 1-person ship. You're not right. The Nomad is a 2-person ship where you have 2 beds in there, and you're gonna have enough food for 2 people for an extended period of time in Pyro. That's what I think. That's what it comes down to. Is why.
Well, that's just it. You don't have a meta ship. It's not one ship that does all. So you need 2 ships that do different things. One ship is for defense. The other one is for other missions and stuff.
Right, and I agree with that. I'm just saying I'm talking about it from a multi-crew versus a solo perspective. If okay. And I'm speaking specifically about the Mirai. Like, I think Shady just mentioned about, well, you could look at the same thing in relation to the Connie, right? But the Connie is a multi-crew ship. So if one of your gunners or one of your navigators or your co-pilot wants to go jump into P-72 or P-52, that makes sense. But a Nomad, first of all, you can't even get in this sucker without EVAing if you're in space, right? If you land somewhere as a solo player, you're going to have to leave your Nomad to get into the Furry, right? I'll call it Furry because I like the fact that OpsChief calls it the Furry instead of the Fury. So you're going to have to leave your ship behind. And I'm saying are people thinking about that? Or is it just cool that I know I can put one on the back of my Nomad and I'm not realizing, oh shoot, that means I got to leave my Nomad somewhere if I get in this ship? That's what I'm asking. I don't know. Maybe people don't care. Maybe people don't care. Maybe they don't care. I just know you got to leave one of them ships behind somewhere.
I think they might be setting it up long term for when you have your own outpost, potentially.
Okay. So just to be able to cart it around or whatever? To move it around? Okay. I'll buy that for $1. Let's see what we got here.
Speaking of which, if you want to talk about things that changed graphically, how about them big monitors above the hull?
Above the who?
That's something new.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even notice that. That's very cool. Yeah, the big screens with the advertising. Yeah. That's awesome. Actually, I'm always amazed at what they do at the convention center. Even the ceiling in here with the star field has a 3-dimensional effect to it. Yeah. That is neat. Yeah, these guys, it's, sometimes it's almost sad that sometimes players don't stop to look at everything to see the hard work that these guys put in. They just kind of run from one location to another and miss. I was just looking up underneath this big monster. Oh, look at all the stupid stuff that's up there. That's crazy. Anyway, don't get me started, y'all. I'll start getting into my OCD mode with looking at ships. Let's go on over and take a look at the, we got the F8 over here. We can go talk about that one a little bit. Admiral, if you want to get in and join us, you're more than welcome. But if you just want to watch, you're more than welcome to do that too. We're just taking a tour of this stuff and making our way over to the Mirai.
We're going in that
Yeah.
direction.
Yeah. Now, let me say this. I could be wrong. I'm getting old, y'all. I say it all the time. But I almost feel like they did something to this ship. I don't remember. You watch my stream. I don't remember all that before. Maybe it was there. And maybe one of you guys who's a big F8 fan can confirm whether whatever that is was there in the past.
Those little ducks, I think
That
they were there.
those
But
vents,
they might have
those
been darker.
it looks like it's different for some reason.
The air intakes are different, especially that central one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm like, I don't remember that, but like I said, my memory fails me slightly. Mind you, this is the Squadron's version, but I just don't remember that looking like that on the F8.
And it was more angular, more like 90-degree angles. Now it's more rounded. Everything's more soft.
Yeah.
Softer angles.
Yeah. Let's see what that was. The logo. Oh, Reckless. Okay. I don't even remember seeing that logo before. I'm sure it was on here. I just never looked at it. But that's pretty cool.
Maybe that's the name of the pilot.
Reckless. Maybe the Reckless
pilot.
names could be. Who knows? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. This is interesting. I'm curious to see. If people own these, will they fly them? And if you lose them, what will be the cost factor of losing one? Time wise, to get one back. What do you think, Admiral? What do you think if your F8 were to get blown up? What would be the weight on these?
It's like losing an F-22. I mean, that thing should take you like as long as an Idris.
That's a long time.
I think an Idris should be. I think an Idris should be like 45 days. So it's at least a month.
It's a long time.
So, I mean, so it should be looked at like that.
Originally didn't. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Didn't CIG originally say that a lot of these wait times were tied into materials and the availability of the stuff that you needed to rebuild it?
Yep. Now, of course, there's always, things can always change, but they did equate access to equipment, distance to where the manufacturer is. So if your manufacturer is on Terra and you're 8 systems away, that's another factor that'll be brought into it. I'm curious. Like I said, we're going to talk about this tomorrow on Voices because the wait times is one of the topics we're talking about tomorrow. But I'll ask you guys this. The comment was this, or what someone said was this. Will wait times be something that could sink the game? In other words, people are used to this instantaneous or fairly short time. But let's go with Admiral's number. Let's take an Idris. And if let's just use the Idris and say if an Idris took 30 days to get it back, would that turn off an Idris owner? Or will an Idris owner say, I get it? What do you guys think?
If you can afford an Idris, you can afford 2 Idrises. One goes down, you get your second one.
See, the way I look at it is that you take Battlestar Galactica, right? They got into it pretty hot with a lot of base stars, and you could see the old show or the new show. I like to use the newer show because they had a lot more. It was almost more realistic because they were using like ballistic weapons and stuff like that. They're using missiles, like you could see them traveling in space. And there were times they were like, okay, jump. And they would lick their wounds elsewhere, they'd repair and get back into another fight later on. And I really think that's what SIG is looking to do, is to have people lick their wounds and learn from their mistakes and say, okay, we need more fighters, or maybe we need more F8s, and in this regard. And I think that's what's going to end up being. I mean, they're talking heavy about soft death,
but
so they're not going to have a lot of.
But will that turn people off because my ship is gone? And
is it gone? Is it gone? I think what the Admiral is going towards, will it actually be destroyed? Will there be gameplay for you to actually repair your ship?
Okay.
Get it back sooner.
Good point. CIG said that to destroy ships will be, you'll have to really, really do a lot of work, and more than likely, people won't do that level of work. What they will do is damage it sufficiently enough that it's disabled, and that, as you mentioned, Ops, gameplay such as the Crucible or getting your ship towed to a facility, even though that happens, that also implies that it will not be this instantaneous thing necessarily. Like right now, we we push a button and it all happens in a second. Will that still be in the game, or will, when you take a ship in, it's going to take time? Is it that, like in Eve or other games, will you have to supply resources? Like for a Crucible person, if a Crucible fix it, they need resources to fix your ship. It's not going to be the arms just come out and spark and your ship gets fixed. So what are the things that are going to create that risk factor? Because if that risk factor isn't there, people won't care about losing their ship. But can you make the risk factor so high that players are actually turned off? That they actually say, well, I paid $1,000 for that ship. Why do I have to wait freaking 30 days to get it back? Or will they say, I paid $1,000 for that ship. I know what it's capable of. And yeah, I lost it. And, I got to wait for the insurance or repairs to get it back.
Well, I think the puzzles are starting to come together. And part of the scavenging gameplay is that you could take whole parts of a ship.
Yeah.
So is it possible that you're going to go scavenge parts from somebody else's ship or one that you can find and just grab parts off of it? That'll be part of the
That's a good question.
Speeding up the repair.
Maybe. But I guess I'm still dealing with the time factor. Can a time factor be so bad that it actually turns people off, or do you think? And I'm saying that comparatively, if they're complaining now about an hour and a half wait, 90-minute wait for their Carrack, and we know the CIG will probably increase those times, will they be at risk of players saying that's too much? Like, and not to be funny, in my brain, and I'm saying, because there's a dynamic of satisfaction for players that if they can't do what they want to do when they want to do it, they literally get bummed out. Does Star Citizen have enough draw? And I think it does to a certain degree, because look at what happens when you get 30K'd or when you can't get into the game. What do? We keep coming back. People may go play something else temporarily or get mad, but they end up coming back. So is that what will happen? People will just leave? Just like when they go to prison, they shut down?
Well, do you remember that video that someone posted? They kind of put in more realistic internal sounds during a hammerhead fight.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it was sounding like everything was creaking, and you could hear like blasts hitting the hull. It was amazing. It was like everything it was a different thing that Sig was looking at, and I think Sig should look a little differently, look at this a little bit better.
Well,
but what happened at the end? They were like, "Hey, we need to get out of here," and they will like still get in a fight, and they just turned tail and left.
Right.
They were in a hammerhead doing pretty well, but they were like, "Hey, we're getting a little too beat up. Let's get out of here," and that's what happened. And I think that's what orgs and PMCs and all that stuff have to realize is like there's got to be a point when you say, "Hey, we don't want to die. We don't want to have death of a spaceman right now for all of my crew, for all the gear on this ship, for all the components on this ship, and we'd rather just take the ship to a place and repair it, and so we can do the same thing the next day or even in an hour or so."
And what I'm about to say touches on what Admiral is saying as well. One key difference right now with getting your ship back, you're not doing anything. It's very passive. It's a passive repair.
Right.
And if CIG keeps long wait times to get your ship back, you can actively get it back sooner. So they want you to do things. They want you to do the scavenging. They want you to do the repair so you can get the ship back sooner. To me, keep the wait times longer, but if you're actively doing something to repair your ship, you're going to get it back sooner versus just passively how it is now.
Okay. I will buy that for $1. I think that when all these other mechanics are in, I got to brighten myself up, guys.
I got $2 so far.
Yeah. I think that when the other mechanics come into what both you and Admiral are saying, I think those things will be the things that will make players think differently about it. Because I agree with you, Admiral. Death of a Spaceman is going to be a huge factor where someone's going to have to make that call and say that it's not worth it. Losing a ship is one thing, but there's still also the possibility of losing crew members too, right? You could still have your ship, but if an explosion happens, if you're in a hammerhead and that turret gets blown up and you start losing people because they're targeting the turrets, you may have to break off for no other reason than just that. We're losing people because they're trying to take out our guns. Other ships that aren't designed that way, you could, maybe your crew can survive, or maybe if a fire breaks out and, you're losing people because the ship is venting oxygen. I mean, there's going to be a whole lot of things that people are going to have to decide on whether or not the battle is worth it. You know, we don't have to even get to the point of talking about destruction of the ship. You got all these other things that could happen that are just as important, because when characters are spent 3 months, 6 months, a year developing a character and building reputation and so on and so forth, and now there's the possibility that the next time I die, I don't come back. You know, I have to create that inherited character. That's going to mean something to people. But right now, we don't have that. You know.
Well, if you get that, Grim Hex, limb replacement that gives your character a limp that makes you 15% slower than you used to be, then people are going to take note.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, absolutely. Shady, yeah, retreat is always an option, but right now death doesn't really matter enough. Yep, I agree with you 100% there. It's again, and I guess the reason why I'm asking Ops and I'm asking Admiral about this is because I'm concerned a little bit about players who don't know all this stuff that we're talking about. I know some of them will learn it over time, but there's a lot of stuff that's accelerating now. Some of this information is 8 years, 7 years, 6 years old. And I'm not sure that with all the information that CIG provides, whether or not new players completely understand it. I was watching Inforunners today, and oh God, I hate when names just fly off my tongue. What's the guy who's on Inforunners? Not Algrid. Oh Jesus, you guys help me.
I'm just as old as you are.
I had it a second ago.
You guys help me out. Who's the guy who's the main host on Inforunners? I'm tired, so please forgive me. No, not Seer. Seer comes on as one of the Inforunners, but he's not the guy. Yeah, the Aussie. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, Carpathian. Yeah. Oh God.
I'm at a loss.
Execute. Thank you. Execute. Forgive me, brother. I'm so sorry. Execute said something that was very interesting today, and he and I, we joke around about his feelings about Origin, but he's a good guy. But this is what he said. He said, we have to be careful with this ship. And we're looking at the Mirai guys. And this is what he said. And I thought about it. I said, he's right. He said, there will be people who bought a starter ship, and they will assume that my Aurora is not as good as this ship because look at all the guns, look at all this. But if they don't know it doesn't have a quantum drive and they upgrade, they're going to feel cheated because this has limited travel. And so I thought about that. I said, you know what? He's actually right. There will be some people who hear all the hype about this ship, don't understand about quantum drives, will assume that this has a quantum drive. Maybe they didn't watch ISC and hear about it. Maybe they didn't read the Q&A because they're new. All they know is that this is the hot new thing. Everybody's talking about it, and people are saying, how many are you going to buy? And they say, hey, I can upgrade to this for $5 or $10 and I can get it. Only to find out that they can't necessarily fly across the verse like they could in their Aurora or their Mustang. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that could be a possibility that some people might make that mistake?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think so.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how they also, the way they sell certain ships sometimes too.
Yeah.
Like it seems like they guide you one way, even though there might be a deal somewhere else.
I just took a nice screenshot of you up there. You look like you belong in that ship. Did you? I gotta ask you. Did you decide to support the game? I won't say buy. Did you decide to donate to the cause?
I did. I got both.
You got both. Oh my God! I cannot believe you.
I did not get the 2-pack because
you bought them separately so you could LTI. I got you. Yeah.
LTI or separate them. Stuff like that.
I got you. You can use it as a token. Okay, I got you. Well, I'm not going to talk about you too badly. I thought that this ship was going to be between 60 and 80. Okay, and they surprised me. It was lower. Admiral, what about you? Did you get a chance to look at the?
I gotta answer your question there.
I am. So I'm going to you next. Yeah.
So there's a good quote from the movie Airplane when he's a commentator and the guy goes, Shauna, they bought their tickets. They knew what they were getting into. I say, let them crash. So if you're not reading what you're buying,
well,
come on, guys,
but if they don't know, if they don't know, Admiral, I mean, the assumption. I'm saying the assumption is if I'm upgrading to something that has something better. And so they may see thinking the guns are upgraded better than an Aurora or a Mustang. It's got more torpedoes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying they may see all that and say, wow, this is an upgrade. It costs more. It's 55. I paid 35 or 40. Let me pay $5, $10. I can upgrade. And they honestly miss the fact that this ship does not, I mean, let's face it, they don't put out too many ships that don't have a quantum drive. You know, it's not the norm. The norm is everything quantums. So I'm just saying, I think it could be. Don't get me wrong. There's some people who are going to catch it. I do worry about the person who assumes that because it's more, that it also has all of the basic features of a ship, and that it's not a snub fighter.
Well, I mean, when you look at like the P-72, the P-52, this price range, I mean, I think the Mustangs are kind of the offshoot just because they're so old. Yeah. I think concept sales are at 30. I'm looking at them here, 30 and up to $65. Yeah. But you know, the Merlin, the Archimedes are 20 and $30. I mean, heck, the Drake little, you know, dump truck thing, the little forklift device, and that's like
is it 40, 30, 35 bucks, 35 bucks?
Something like that too. So I mean, for an extra $15, what do you expect it to do? You know, one of the things that was very telling when they showed in the video on Thursday was you had like say 20 or 15 come out of the front of that Idris like a big giant swarm, and as soon as like the ground forces opened up, you saw like pop, pop, pop. I mean, like, you know, so you kind of get what you're buying. I mean, it is to me, it is like the Protoss carrier ships from StarCraft, and if you played that game, you would remember that once in a while you had to keep pushing, you know, more fighters on the little button because they kept getting destroyed so quick. So that, I mean, that's the same thing here. So I just think if you're gonna get into Star Citizen, you really have to do some reading. You have to figure out what you want to do in the game. Oh yeah. And I think it's a very good ship for what it does. I think it opens up a lot of stuff like this could, I think, what's the big ship with the size 5 turret up top, and on the bottom, the hair straightener.
Oh, the Redeemer.
The Redeemer. This thing, I mean, you got a couple of these things, just like say 2, and these things are so maneuverable. If you don't have a turret or 2 turrets, man, you're gonna get blown up by this thing.
Yeah, we talked about. This is kind of it's reminiscent of me with the I forgot the name of the ship again. What's the other? Not the Hurricane. What's the little bitty ship? The small anvil ship. The
Terrapin?
No. The fighter. Small.
The Gladius?
No. Small anvil. What's the small fighter, you guys? That's a pain in the butt. It's like a mosquito. The thing drives you crazy when you forget a bunch of them coming after you.
Oh, the M50?
No, Anvil.
Well, I'm gonna look up Anvil right now.
Maybe it's not Anvil. I think it's Anvil's ship. Yeah, it's Anvil. Or is it? No, it's Anvil.
You get the Arrow.
Maybe it's Misk. Who's makes with the big engines on it, guys?
Oh my God.
The glass cannon.
The glass cannon.
What's the freaking Hurricane? Not the Hurricane. The other one. Come on, Shady. What is it?
Come on, OpsChief. I can't.
It's the Buccaneer. Thank you. The
Buck. Isn't that
that's the Drake. That's Drake ship.
Drake. I'm sorry. Okay, I got my wrong one. Drake. Okay. But my point is that thing is hard to hit when it comes after you. This is smaller than that, right? And I agree with you, Admiral. If somebody launches 5 of these after you, you better be paying attention because they're gonna wear you out. To me. I think this ship can wear you out. And not to mention, God forbid you get hit by 5 of these.
But even the Buccaneer, when you look at the Buccaneer, what it's supposed to do is supposed to get in and get out. It's not designed for like fighter, long drawn out fight.
Yep. I'm sorry, I was leading y'all down the wrong road with Anvil. I'm sorry, guys. Yes, Drake. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. This thing has 20 missiles on it. I think there are 12. Size 2s, 12 size 2s, and 8 size 1, something like that, or is it 4? I forget. But there are a lot. There's a lot of missiles on this thing. Now that is definitely designed to get in and get out. Let's take a quick look at this one real quick here because nobody's on it. I know some of you guys have already seen these ships. And if you saw ISC yesterday, you saw them. One of the things I do like about these ships is that they're very clean. They did a really, really nice job. And I love the fact that MISC is tightening up their whole overall look. We saw that with the hull A. We've seen how they streamlined a lot of the features in that ship. And I think they're going to do the same thing with this one. He talked about how he wanted to make this panel here, this translucent panel, to be your HUD. But they also put some new stuff in here. They've got a button up here for your headlights now. Radar has its own button now versus scanning. There's a canopy button here, the engines, shields, weapons, power, and there's a hailing button that's over here too. They've got this handle here that allows you to deploy the wings, retract them, right? Or landing gear. So this is like I'm assuming a manual switch, but it's 3 positioned. So we'll have to see if that works with, what's the K button called? When you rotate your engines, I'm tired.
VTOLs?
VTOLs, right. Whether the VTOL button works for wings deployed here or retracted. Then they've got a self-destruct button over here on the right. On the left, they have it's on the other one. That's the other thing. This ship doesn't have the shield. I think only the bomber has it, and I didn't know that. Y'all know what
the front, the extra shield in the front for the glass.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And my assumption is that's deliberate because once you're tracking, when you have your missiles locked and you're tracking something, needing the visual flying, as long as you're flying inward and you're getting shot at as you're coming in to blast whatever it is, you throw that shield up and you release your missiles and you get out of there. Because
do you think they?
Go ahead.
Do you think they added that because of the force of the missile leaving the ships and it could damage the front of it?
They said it's designed to protect you, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Because, see, it's a blast shield. I don't know that the other one has missiles on it, too, on top.
If I have a blast shield, what does that mean? The blast shield for lasers incoming or,
watch,
or outgoing?
Watch. And notice the sides remain visible. It's just that front. Let me spin it around here.
Yeah, if you put the power on it, goes translucent. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's really designed so that when you're locked onto something and you're coming in to release your missiles, you can take that punishment on the cockpit area. And I don't know about the rest of the ship. Now, Gian, I wish Colossal was here because Colossal would tell us that MISC is known for its armament more than any other manufacturer, and we don't have armor in the game, so we don't see that reflected in any way right now. But
this is what I mean, though. The HIMARS. Everybody knows what HIMARS are these days,
right?
You've got these little vents that you drive around and you can see them. You can drive outside,
right?
But when you park that vehicle and then you put up the weapon in the air. You close the shutters that you normally see in, and it covers your view.
Right.
It protects the glass of the front of the vehicle. And then even though it's armored, you you put the shades down, protects the armor, and then you shoot the missiles, and then you open back up and you move away. My question is that why they have this? Because they have 20 missiles that are actually igniting next to your window.
I don't know, because again, the sides are still exposed. It's not like you're completely secured. So I get what you're saying. It could be. Could. Until we see it in action, I don't know. So, OpsChief, do we want to take them out and try them out?
Sure. Manus is right behind us, by the way.
Oh, is he here?
I'm buying mine right now, so.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's over there. Oh, you're picking up one. Okay. Yeah, we can take him out and give him a try and see. Nihilus is always carrying 2 guns no matter where he goes. Even if he's going to dinner, he's got 2 guns on him. All right. So yeah, if Admiral's picking him up, like I said, you can rent them if you don't own them. But yeah, we can go take them out real quick and see what they're like. What can we put these on? What do you want to put them on? Or we could just fly them here. You want to just fly them here? Yeah, we'll just fly them here. Yeah, we don't have to go anywhere. Admiral, we are going to head to the spaceport.
I'm going to go get something to drink.
Yes, because I am down to 16% and flashing red. I don't want to drop dead in the Bevic Convention Center.
It's funny because I thought
the last time I was here,
drink.
the last time I was here, the drink thing was invisible. You
Oh,
couldn't
really?
get anything.
Well, I've got a
Yeah.
bottle in my inventory, so push come to shove, I'll split a bottle with you. I haven't drunk it yet. I bought it when I was here earlier and threw it in just to have it. Okay. Well, guys, we got a chance to take a look at the showroom here. As you guys know, Crusaders today and Miscus today. Downstairs, they do have, and you know what, I'll go downstairs real quick, Ops, just for folks that may not have had a chance to go down. If you're going to go down and see the holograms, we'll go down there real quick, and then we'll go out and take these little buggers, these little bubbles out and see what they can do. I have not flown it yet. Yes, I did pick up, by the way, OpsChief, I didn't get to mention it. I did end up buying them because the price was just too good to pass up. And usually when I buy ships like this, I buy them because of the org. So I probably
Damn org.
Yeah, well, some ships are, you know, they make sense to me for the to have for an org, you know. Yeah, ready?
Oh, they're getting me again, Griff. They're getting me again.
I know. We don't worry. They get us all. Okay, this is the is this the A, right? The A1?
It's the A1.
If I'm not mistaken. I was really hoping, you know, CIG has been teasing us all the last few weeks with stuff about these ships, the Spirit series, and I will admit I was hoping that they would surprise us. But you know what? We know it's coming along. We know they're working on it. So whether they do a sale sometime between now and CitizenCon, or whether they wait till then, or IAE, I should say. CitizenCon would be a great release for this, but you know, you never know.
Griff, I wanted to
I
ask
think
you.
they got it for sale now, don't they?
I don't know. Is this for sale now?
But it is. It's on the webpage.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Today's Crusader Day. Yeah, absolutely. What are you going to say, Admiral?
What do you think about the 12 pack of the Fury?
It's not for me, but I know there are people who have the means and the plan of buying a 12 pack, so that if they have a ship like a Liberator or a Kraken, that those ships are there to be used, and they have a group of friends or an org that they hope that when it's time to respond, all they have to do is board that ship. Those bubbles are already there and they can go, versus waiting for people to fly their ships in and leave them and having to have people decide whether they want to store their ship on their thing. It's, from a certain perspective, makes sense. For me, it doesn't. But for people who are really thinking about large scale battle and being prepared to be able to respond quickly, if they want to spend that money, hey.
It's also a bunch of tokens.
Yeah, but
but
if you buy them in the 12 pack, you're stuck, you know.
That's true. That's true.
I'm just saying that's the only, and I'm not saying it's rational. I'm saying from a player's perspective, there are some people who honestly are buying ships because they want to be able to stock their ships with ships. So for the price of a Carrack, they get 12 bubbles. You know, that all they got to do is tell your friends to board my Carrack. I've already got the ships on there, and they're willing to be the ones to fund it, just like they're funding it with having the Carrack. They're willing to fund.
You know what? I saw a streamer, and I forgot which one it was, that mentioned that they stored their ship. I think it was the Nomad with another one. I think it was the Rock or something in it. And when they spawned it again at the hangar, both were together still.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That will happen. Now, I don't know about. It wasn't consistent before, but if they're saying recently, with persistence.
Yeah, it was this week. It was a couple days ago.
Well, with persistence, maybe they've locked it down. We can try it out and see.
Oh, the store is here. That's good.
Yep. Get you something to drink. Admiral, you know you could wait till Saturday. Just you could also wait. It'll still be around.
No, I just picked it up because I mean that's the one ship I think is really cool, and it's
okay. Fair enough.
Depending on other ships, like you also have the tank coming. I want to get the tank. I'm not sure if they're gonna have another ship or not.
Well, no, only thing. Well, yeah, we'll see if they decide to surprise us with something. I think the links in the time. I'm curious to see. Was the tank on the list of things? The storm.
I think it's the storm is supposed to be a hologram.
Oh, it's a hologram. Okay, but they may sell it. But they may sell it. You're saying?
Yeah, they'll sell it as a concept. So they'll have a Q&A and all that other stuff.
Okay. Okay.
So we'll see how that works out.
Okay. Whoa, look at the litter bugs. Jeez, oh Pete.
You know, it's funny though because I heard that the recycling containers, the trash bins, they all work now.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, honestly, people should just be
starting to use
that.
them. Yeah, if they're working, yeah, they could. Yeah, Carpagian says that the A1's for sale, but not the C1 or the E1. That's interesting. Huh?
Well, because those are like, you know, industrial ships. Like
okay. Yeah. You're right. For the theme. Yeah, for the theme. Yeah, for the theme of today. Where's OpsChief? I left him behind. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Don't worry. Go on. Move on.
Yeah, I'll meet you down there.
Where's this thing being located? Is this at Hurston or something?
This one's at R-Corp. They're at R-Corp this year.
Hey, gentlemen.
You got the magic doors. Hey, Pops. How are you?
All right.
Hey, Pops. How you doing?
Good.
All right. Just saying hi.
Oh, okay. Yep. I'm streaming, Pops, just so you'll know. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yep. I don't see a live thing on.
That's because I have my own channel, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I asked them the same thing. Don't worry about it, man.
Okay. I'm like, which?
I know you guys have forgotten. That has been 3 years since I streamed, but yes, I do have my own channel.
That's how I was earlier.
Which
I was like, where are you? I don't see you.
Which Wizard of Oz guy is that the one that said wish he had a brain?
No, it's okay.
That's me right now.
It's natural for people to think that I was probably on the Soul Citizens channel, but no,
okay. All right.
I'm just hanging out in here. That's all. I could go in my Discord, but I'm just here. That's all.
Yeah. Y'all having fun?
Yeah. So far, we just took a little tour over of the Bevic Convention Center and looked at the Crusader ships, and then we looked at the Mirai. So we're getting ready to take them out now. OpsChief and I are about to go fly the Mirai. I was hoping it was daytime. We may have to take them somewhere, Ops, because it's nighttime here still.
Okay.
I was hoping that
we'll just quantum travel to
we'll quantum. Oh yeah, we'll be flying a long time chasing the star here. I'm just trying to think of what we can put them on. Admiral, are you getting in game or no?
I'm getting in game.
What I was gonna ask is, would you mind if you want to do one or the other? I can fly you guys somewhere if you want to fly the bubble, or if you want to bring put a ship for us to put on and take us someplace. Whatever you want to do.
We should be able to spawn these at an outpost, no?
I don't know. That I don't know.
They're small enough.
I
don't want to get all the way there and find out we can't.
Got it.
I have to load my. Okay, so this is official. This is the first time jumping on since December.
Well, it's the convention, so we'll give you a waiver because it's the convention. You're on helping us.
Find a guide. I'm gonna have to find.
No. You don't have to find a guide. No, just skip all that. Yeah, skip all that.
Select a primary resident. Oh god.
If you want to, since you're just doing it temporarily, just go ahead and set it up at R-Corp. That way you'll be right here where we're at. That's where the convention is anyway. So that way you can just come over for the convention if nothing else. And we'll meet you over at the spaceport.
I hope they have better haircuts since the last time.
Yeah. No, nothing's happened with the character creator. I was the creature creator, the character creator. That's pretty much what it is, the creature creator.
You're pretty close there.
That's pretty much what it is. Okay, let's see.
Notice how everybody's standing on chairs again and tables? They took care of that spec again.
Yeah. Okay.
So are we grabbing the furries here?
Yeah, let's grab them. We just got to put them on something. Admiral, what do you want to do? You want to fly one of the furries?
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
All right, then I'll get the ship to tow us. Then that's what I just want to make sure of. Okay. Not a problem.
And we could just all fly furries if you want. Yeah.
No, because we got to go somewhere where it's daylight. It's nighttime here, so we won't be able to see very well. I want to make sure we have some good light and space. So let me grab. I know this will fit in the MSR. I just don't know. I think we should be able to get 2 of them in there. What do you guys think? Chat, what do you guys think? Can we get 2 of them in the MSR?
Probably get 3.
Well, I just want to take 2. That really, I don't care about taking a third one. I want to be able to go outside. You guys can just fly right in, and then we'll take off and go. I'm not trying to monkey around with all that. So let me pull up this Star Runner. Take 20 seconds for that. And what I will do is pull up a bubble as well, so that in case something happens to one of you guys, you could take one of mine. Let's go. Fury MX. Rented. Let's take the rented ones. We'll take the rented ones.
Oh yeah, I did run.
Yep. You can leave your good one at home. And Admiral's got to make his way over to the spaceport, so I will
Oh man, I forgot all about that.
let's see. Mirai. Ah, come on, don't do that. It's timer on this thing. Where's the other one? Mirai, rented, delivered.
Before starting your adventure, learn the basics. Oh, that's...
Don't do that. Skip it. That's 30 minutes if you mess around with that.
Select system. Pyro. Yes.
Yeah, right.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Okay.
So Area 18, you say? Is that what you said?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Area 18. Do I like Area 18? I hope so.
Okay. Retrieve.
That is primary. Well, Griff told me to, so...
Well, this because you meet us right now. Otherwise, we got to wait 20 minutes for you to get here. So we're going to go on out.
It's not like we're streaming or anything.
12. 12. Kara can hold 3 in the top hangar. Really?
Don't have,
Okay.
have water.
Thanks, Shady. I didn't know that. I knew I could hold a couple. You know what? They did show that on the ISC that there were 3 of them in there. Now that you mentioned that, you're right. Let's see. Got to get Admiral into our group as well. Admiral, you joined in under me, right?
I just logged in.
Okay, you got to log in under me in order to be in our server, buddy.
So that's silly. Well, so
No, that's the way it's always been. That's the way it's always been.
You told me not to take 30 minutes.
No, I would have figured you would have logged in under me, though. You have been away for a while. Oh my God, you've been away that long. Go back to the main menu.
It's loading in, and I'll see if you're in the same server, and if not, then I'll switch to my server.
No, we're not going to switch to your server.
No. I said if you're not in the same server, then I'll switch to your server.
There you go. That sounds better. See? That wasn't what you said the first time.
It's like a SWOTOR thing.
All right.
Oh God. Oh my God. Please catch up.
Oh no. Are you serious?
Everything's loading in.
Wow, that was crazy. Did you guys see that?
You get
What's
booted
that?
out?
I got kicked all the way up to where DefenseCon is. I'm over here where you are, Ops.
It felt me come into the server. How do I look at my F1? There we go. Ooh, I start with 197,000 credits as a new player.
What hangar are you going to, Ops?
2.
2?
On link, I think.
All right, you got to hit the button. This one's mine, okay?
Got it.
Are you in here as Griffin Gaming?
Yes, sir. They're all alphabetized, so you shouldn't have to look for me. That was weird. I opened the door and it knocked me all the way down to DefenseCon.
It's a full server. So slow. It's a menu.
Yes, and look for my name on your friends list, and then join into my server.
Well, I don't have a friends list right now, so hold on.
Oh, you got to make your friends list. That's part of the
Hey,
problem.
Griffin's not my friend anymore. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's a new patch.
Hey, folks, you don't play the game and then you lose all your
It's a
friends.
new patch. Yep. All right.
It takes a while to turn
Let's
off.
figure this out here. How are we going to do this? Who is that? Who is that pinging us? Abdi, thank you, man. Good to see you. Thanks for following. Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Oh, there you are.
Got me?
Yeah.
All right. So join into my server. Hopefully there's room. Is there room?
It's like I didn't know you guys were there until after I joined in, and it
That's correct. Well, after you make your character, then it does it.
Sure.
Abdi, thank you. You are my first subscriber. Thank you, man. Well, not my first, but you're my first since I started streaming. Thank you. Appreciate that. But it means for 1 month I have to bring you entertainment. That means I have to come out here more often. So thank you, buddy. Bedtime. Shady Face, get some rest, buddy. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out with us as always.
Night, Shady. Happy. Oh God, it's Saturday morning.
Yep, bedtime.
Have a good night.
Lullaby and good night. All right, let me go ahead and get in here. And who is that now? Carpagian, thank you for the thank you for the sub too. Oh man, thank you. You guys are all right. That's why we like you. All righty. I haven't flown an MSR in 2 years. I'm gonna probably crash this thing. Yeah. Systems are on. I honestly have not flown this ship in 2 years because I don't own one. Did I ever buy one of these? I don't think I ever did. I think I said I was going to be a ship I would earn in game. Ooh. Oh, they did open. Oh, it is becoming daylight now. That figures.
We'll put it away then.
Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it away. That means we can do things much faster because we're here already. All right, gang. Since the sun, that tells you how long we've been monkeying around that the sun is rising. Okay, so Ops, I will meet you.
Everything has to load in.
When you depart out of here, Ops, if you head toward, how can I say this?
You know what? I won't have any markers because I don't have quantum drive.
You have my player marker.
I got it, and I'm 2,000 meters from you.
Okay. Oh, you're already outside. Okay, cool. Then I'll catch up with you. I have a rendezvous point, but since you're already out, I'll just catch up with you.
Griff, how do you turn your how do you go to third person?
F4.
F4.
There we go.
It's been that long, huh?
Yeah, he's been gone for 6 months. It's been a little bit of time. It's easy to forget. I mean, shoot, if you're gone 2 months, you can forget these stupid commands. You have to. If it doesn't come back with muscle memory, it's like ugh.
It was I hit it and it didn't do anything, so it's just the it has to load in everything.
Yep. Yeah, because that's true. Because you haven't been in a while, so it will take a little bit, but that's okay.
I'm wearing
There you go. Did you start a ship?
I'm on my way back upstairs now to store it.
Okay.
I called. I asked the other ones to be delivered, so I should be able to get them right away. What did you take out, the missile boat or the gunship?
The gunship.
Okay, then I'll grab the missile boat.
What?
Oh, I forgot, they got terminals right here. By the way, they added terminals even in here now. You don't even have to go to those other ones, which is pretty cool.
The ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
All right, let me put this away. Store. And then we go down to the Mirai. And we want to retrieve the MX, right?
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Oh, back to Hangar 12. I can't believe they put that thing back in Hangar 12 again. Oh my God, it's like an 8-mile run. It's even worse with a small ship. Jeez, oh Pete. Sometimes you have to alt third person. You have to recalibrate the camera. Yep. Good point. Always send too much money. Oh, no, I don't. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. I got to support you guys. You know
Wait
that.
a minute.
What's the matter?
I almost did that.
You almost did what?
Alt camera, which is Alt F4.
Oh, wow. My ship's got damage on it. I don't even know how it showed.
Well, that happens. The game still does that
like we got
sometimes.
shot.
Stuff spawns in. Yeah, sometimes stuff spawns in like that. Don't let it bother you. When you come back, you can try. You can repair it usually. Enter pilot. See. Wow, this closed canopy is. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Close that. Fire it up. Fire it up. I've never flown this ship before, so we'll see what happens. Menu.
What color you got? Just the regular one?
Yeah, I didn't put any paints. I've got paints, but I didn't put them on. Just bringing it out. Oh, gotta take off my glasses. I don't want to take my glasses with me. Jesus, in case I die. Yeah, take that off. Shoot.
Pops, did you buy the new ship or what?
No, I have no use. Well, I mean, I'd like to fly it, but it doesn't fit in my.
Come on, inventory. Don't start acting stupid on me.
But Pops, what if you wanted to? If you have a like self-sacrifice moment and you're trying to save like hundreds of people and you're just gonna take out the ship.
If hundreds of people are waiting for me to come save them, they are in really, really bad shape. They might as well commit suicide. Get it done with.
Okay, I'll be honest. I've never seen this many people standing on chairs before.
That's what I was mentioning earlier.
Okay, here we go. The door is open. Yeah, it is. All right, guys, here we go. We're gonna take off. Okay.
Griff, that is
yes, sir.
one huge
Oh, this thing is fast.
chair.
Oh, this thing is fast. Good googly moogly.
What's that?
Wait a minute, where? They move the Okay.
All right, that works.
I got a lot of signs.
Retract landing gear.
Drink.
Woo! Goodness gracious.
Helmet.
This thing moves super fast. Jeez. Okay. Ops, I didn't see where you were. Let me look.
I'm right behind you.
Or are you? Okay. Tell you what, meet me.
I'll just follow behind.
All right, cool. I'll show you where I'm going. Actually, this is not where I really wanted to go. Let me see where I'm at here. I turned. Give me 1 second here, buddy. Sorry. I lost my orientation.
Is this your first time in it?
Yes, sir.
And it is? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cool.
There is the track.
Very maneuverable.
Yeah. Mm.
Come on, look down.
Very maneuverable. And I'm not. I don't even have my joysticks plugged in, and this thing is seriously rocking.
Mm.
I love flying it right underneath the cloud deck.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, it is. It's really nice.
Oh, antennas.
Yep,
yeah.
be careful. Yeah, be careful. That's the tough part about. Ooh, look how fast he shot past us. Ooh, that's a great sound. Oh my God.
That was nice.
That sounded good when you flew by.
Mm.
Tell
Did
you
you
what,
see the video how they were decoupling and flipping over?
I'm not going to even think about
fun?
that. I'm not even thinking about that. I'll crash as soon as I try it. All right, I tell you what. Let me say which way I'm going to head. I'm doing a crazy maneuver here just because I'm trying to look around and see what's around us here. Okay, do this direction I'm headed now. Building.
Right behind you.
Yep. I want to get outside of the zone here. There's people all around us here, so keep your eyes sharp. You see them?
It's like flying in an air show.
Yep. We're out here where there's no clouds, so this should be a little bit easier to manage. We should be losing the, there we go. We're outside of Armistice now, okay? I'm gonna come up alongside of you, and I want to see what
You
the
going to that next?
guns
you going
look
to
like.
that other city center?
Nah, I'll stay right here. That's a long ride if we do that. I just want to come alongside you. If you're gonna park alongside me, I want to see what your guns look like when you fire.
What?
At least there's no gravity yanking me down when I kill my engine, so that's nice. Push his volume up a little bit so you guys can hear. Do you guys hear that? Very cool sound effect.
No, I can't hear it.
Oh, okay. We boost it
Nah.
a little more. Go ahead and
I heard
zoom
the
past.
shit when I went by.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, zoom past me real
yeah,
fast.
yeah.
Just did it.
Yep, that's nice. That is nice.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, pull up alongside, and then let's see what it looks like when you fire the lasers. I'm curious to see those size 2s on there. We haven't changed out anything. If you happen to get a missile lock from somebody, let me know. All right.
Right.
That thing is so small. Look at the targeting. If you had to target that, this is me targeting you, okay?
Okay.
Look at how small that took to see him. That's crazy.
How far away is that?
Jeez.
45 meters.
Yeah.
25.
Or 45.
45. 45. Look, I'm going to go back 100 meters. Look how small he is.
This is
200 meters.
200.
Look at that. That's
250.
crazy trying to see that and trying to target some specific aspect of his ship. That's what me zoomed in. Okay, we got a missile
Holy
lock.
cow.
Yeah, we got a missile
That's
lock.
me.
Oh, that's you?
Me.
Okay.
That's me. That's me.
Okay. Yep, that's crazy, man. That is insane to try to hit that thing. All right, my shields are all the way up. Can you hit me once with a blast? I'm going to put the shield up in a second.
Let me know.
Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead. One shot.
Shield under attack.
Okay.
Did you get anything?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It hit. They didn't lower. They didn't get down low. Hit 2 blasts. I'm just trying to see how much it takes to get the shields down. Shields are still up. I'm still like 80%, 90% maybe. Keep firing. I'll tell you when to stop. You going. Keep going. Keep going. Stop. Stop, 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 stop.
Hold on.
Okay. That took me down to no shields, and I still have no shields now.
Oh, wow.
Shields are critical. They're just starting to come back
I
up.
must have shot maybe 6 times.
Yeah, it was more than that. I got hit about 9 times, 9 or 10 times. Let me see what happens when I put the blast shield up. Okay,
You're asking me pop.
I'm back at 100%. Okay, so it is translucent. When you bring it back up, you can see outside.
Oh, wow, that is cool. That is really cool.
It is. Okay, now let's see what happens when you hit me straight on.
Here you go. One shot.
Keep going. Keep going. Stop. Okay, so what the deal is that armor's not in. So it's not doing anything. The same amount of hits you did there were the same amount that you did with the shield up. And that makes sense because armor's not in the game. So just the shields are working. So even though visually we see the blast shield come down, it's not operating right now.
Oh,
okay.
This is a gas guzzler too. I'm at 75% now.
Woo!
Oh. Oh.
But see, yeah, you were zooming by. I'm like at 85%, 85%. You were flying more than me.
This burns like
Burns fuel like crazy.
Like the other ones. What do you call the Merlins?
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty scary.
It is.
Now,
Okay, I'm not
you think
firing
that's-
anything at you. I'm just locking. See if I can get a lock.
You think that's probably because of the size of the tank?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's not gonna have a big gas tank. That's for
It's not
sure.
have a big gas tank. Okay.
It is not gonna have a big gas tank. Weapon shields, power. So the only buttons that look like they're working on the console is the engines, the canopy.
Don't accidentally get out.
No, I'm not. I'm not clicking on nothing. Power's working. The shield button's not working. The weapons button's not working. The hail button's not working. But the deploy for the blast shield works. The landing gear works. I didn't do the configuration change. That's landing gear.
Going towards you.
Yeah, I only get 2 things. I don't think we're in that open wing. Is that the open wing position? I guess it is, right?
You have to press deploy on the top on the HUD.
Yeah, I did. Oh no, I didn't do deploy. I just did the landing gear.
Do deploy.
Let me see if
I don't know what keybind it is, but up on the top it's deploy.
Uh-oh. Did you just hit me or did I just do something stupid?
You shot the decoy or something.
Oh, those are decoys. Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Ooh, scared me
Up
to
on
death.
top, up to the top right,
Yeah, I got it.
where it says wings deployed.
There we
got it?
go.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. Oh, that's a better view. Oh, wow. Okay. It even opened up the view better.
Mhm.
At least for up and down. Okay. Now that's interesting. Let's see. It won't let me do a missile lock, though. It says I'm too close. Still too close.
Really?
Yeah.
I
There
hear
it
shit.
goes. There it goes. Okay. I had to pull out from you 800 meters?
Yep.
Seven,
Just
750 roughly.
yeah, 750 right now.
Yep, 750. So 750 meters to launch the Ignite 2s against you. Got to stream with you some point. Yeah, absolutely, Abdi. Yeah, you know I'd be down for it, dude.
Hey, Abdi.
I'm rusty as all get out though, Abdi. So I'm telling you now. Okay. Okay. So that's for the Ignite 2s. Admiral, are you still en route?
Trying to get my ship.
Okay,
Just-
gotcha. Let me see if I can change my missiles.
You know what else is gonna suck?
What's that?
Since we don't have a quantum drive, it's gonna be harder to find Area 18. You're gonna have to look for landmarks,
Yeah,
like the big building, the tall building.
that's
I could
true.
see it.
That's true.
It's
Yeah.
at my 10, 11 o'clock, so I'll just have to go towards
No,
that.
that's a good point. Visually, it is going to be a kick in the head. You're right about that. Come on. On and offs for these are not working. Yeah. Not
That was
working.
me.
Okay,
Did
no
you get
problem.
that? I just did a scan.
I was
What's your
looking
name, Ben?
I was looking at the panel, so I might have missed it. I was trying to look at the weapons panel. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not going to fire a missile at you because I don't want to blow you out of the sky. And I don't have a.
You don't want to get a crime stat either.
We're outside of the. Oh, will I get a crime stat now though? I guess I would,
I think
right?
so.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. If I press charges.
There's no way to
Whichever.
fire. Is there a way? There's no way to manually fire a torpedo, is there? A missile, rather. I don't think you can manually do it without having a target lock. Shoot. All right. Well, I tell you what I will do though. Did I go up or did you go down?
I think you went up.
I did. That was too fast. That scared me that I went up
It
that
is.
fast.
It is really fast.
That is crazy.
It's really quick to react.
Yep.
When I hovered in the hangar, I almost hit the roof.
Wow. Okay, I just hit 75% of my hydrogen fuel. All right, so I'm gonna head back toward R Corp. Okay. Actually, you know what I really want to do? I want to see what this is like at a higher altitude. I'm gonna go over the clouds a little bit here. Nothing wrong with being rusty, Abdi. Well, if you're trying to survive in this game, I don't know. So I'm at 500, almost 500 kilometers per hour here. Cannot lock in the armistice. Okay, I get it. Wow. For those of you who haven't seen the new clouds over R Corp, there they are, and they are gorgeous. Look at that.
It looks like I spawned 3 ships.
3? Okay, I'm headed back down. OpsChief, just so you'll know. Hopefully I won't fly into an antenna, because I am flying pretty fast.
Look for a gap. Look for a gap in the cloud.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Yeah, this is where you're taking your chances going into R Corp, because there are a couple buildings that are literally right at the tip of the clouds. And it's like, with my luck, I would probably find that one building. So here we go. Yeah, you're right. It will be a challenge to find things like the spaceport and stuff at night, especially.
Yep.
But you can scan. That's the good thing. You can do the scanning, and that can help you find where you're at. So that's the good part. Yeah, no, it's not that way.
Not that one.
Huh, that's interesting.
That one.
There's the Bevic, I think. It is so funny to do this without a quantum. You are right.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm trying to drop down my altitude so I can see. I got into a really funky place just now. Okay, I think I see the airport now. All right, the good news is there's a bunch of neon signs that kind of can help lead you there. Yep, I just found it. If you can lock on to where I'm at, you'll find it.
I'm right next to you.
You are? Okay, cool. This is really cool. All right, we got to go down and get Admiral, and maybe we can take him over to Hurston so he can go see Lorville, and then we'll wrap it up. This thing is so doggone fast. Man, this thing is really fast. Yeah, if you guys are thinking about this ship, I would tell you definitely rent it first. Take it out for a spin. Even though the price is really good, take it out, fly it, see if it's what you're looking for. Okay, where did you tell me to land? I do not see a marker.
God.
I wonder if that's going to be, you know what? Is that going to be a thing? Ops.
Look for the triangle.
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. I don't have it. It's not on my radar, and I don't have it on the screen.
I got one.
You do?
Yeah.
Maybe I got to get closer. I mean, I know what hangar I would normally go to, but there's a ship down there, so it's not that hangar. All right, if you got one, go ahead and land. I see where you're at. But I didn't get one. They robbed me. Let me call again.
If you use the MFD to call.
I did.
Try using the MFD.
Huh? They're telling me it's already been granted. Unless I'm over there where you're at. That's what I'm saying.
It might be right below you. Check
I looked.
Right
I just did. It wasn't there.
Hmm.
I just checked those hangars. It's not those either. Yeah, I see where you're at. I see you and your ship down there. None of the side hangars are lit up, and there's nothing on my screen either. Usually your screen even will show it to you, or I'll get a marker. Unless there it is. Oh, you know what? No, there's somebody else coming out. I should go down in his hangar. He's coming out of a big hangar. I think I will. I think I'll. Yeah, I know. But I gotta land. I can't stay out here. Yeah, you can impound my vehicle. That's fine.
It's not letting me refuel. It's not letting me
not
refuel.
letting you refuel? Yeah, that could
it just
be.
goes to that. It just goes to that screen that shows the three cards.
Yeah.
But it doesn't give me the opportunity to refuel. I'm gonna have to probably park it first.
Yep.
Store it.
It's not letting me refuel either, so.
That's because they're disposable ships.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm getting out of this one before they impound it, so. I landed in hangar 12, so.
What the heck?
I made it in here just in
Initiating
time.
ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
I'm not going to get it before it gets
This
impounded.
is weird.
What happened?
When I pressed Y to get out of the ship, it flipped the ship upside down,
Oh,
and then I
wow.
got teleported back into
the thing, yeah.
Just like you did.
Yeah. Hey, Kaboom, the ship flies amazing to me. Now, I'm not a big fighter pilot guy, but I will say I liked what it did. It's very responsive, very quick. Yeah,
Gas guzzler.
Yeah, and a gas guzzler. Yes, Ops is right. It drinks gas, hydrogen fuel. We did a little bit of zipping around out there, and he was down to 75% within 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes. So it's definitely designed, and they may tweak that, but it's definitely designed to go in on a mission, go in and do something and get back. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it eats gas fast. You know about it then. Yeah, it's not intended for you to be, sightseeing in this thing. It's go out and do something and come back, But it was nice. I like it. I think it's a pretty cool ship.
Hey, Griff, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Now, okay, let's say you put 2 or 3 of these in a Hercules. Do you think that they'll give the Hercules the ability to at least refuel these ships?
No.
Yeah,
no. Ships that are capable of refueling, internally, you mean, right?
Right, internally.
Yeah,
exactly.
they don't give any inclination that that's a ship that does it. There are ships that do. But the MSR is not one of them.
Okay.
I mean, and again, keep in mind what are ships for, right? The MSR is not supposed to be for toting around fighter ships. It's a data runner, right? So cargo and data, and people will obviously use it for that. But ships that are designed to do that, the Odyssey is designed to do that. The Idris is, and some other ships, those ships will be able to do refueling. But even the Carrack doesn't refuel. It's designed with a hangar, right? So, again, we're kind of Frankensteining ships just because we like doing that. But later on, it will definitely be right tool for the right job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Eventually, that's the way it's going to be. So
I'm just wondering if they'll ever come up with like a, to put in your inventory
a means to do it. Well, maybe. But here's the other deal too, Pops. They want you to go places and do things, right? If everybody can do that, then why would you stop and go get at a gas station, right? Why would you stop at a refueling station? Why would you not go down to a planet and look for something or base, right? So they don't want you to be so self-sustaining. Now, it's interesting. When I was looking at Paul's video on the Bengal carrier, he talked about how the Bengal carrier is designed to be able to run for 20 years without refueling, right? But that's the Bengal carrier, okay? You know what I mean? They don't make our ships like that so that we don't have to worry about getting fuel, because they want you to be able to stop and go places and stuff, for gameplay's sake.
Hey, Griff.
Yeah.
Get dressed. Have you no shame? Get dressed.
Oh, don't tell me the clothes came off of her. Oh my God. I hate when that happens. The inventory does that from time to time. It does this goofy lag thing where it says you're wearing something and then it goes away. There we go. Is that better?
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. I don't want to embarrass you like that. Let's see. All right, we're going to get Admiral and take him over to Lorville. Admiral,
you're near Lorville.
Yeah.
You told me to go to Area 18.
We know that's because that's where we are. We want you to meet up with us, sir.
I'm on that train again. I had to log out.
Okay. Well,
it told me I had four ships on the pads, and I was probably killing the server.
That's fine. Well, we're at the spaceport, so we'll wait for you.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like these are working.
Gentlemen, have a great night. I'm going to head to bed.
Yeah, get some rest pause. We're going to close it out too. Once we take him over to Lorville, we're going to crash too, literally. So.
All right.
Have a good night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out, man.
Admiral, Abdi, Kaboom.
Yep.
Everybody. Good night.
Yep. Night, buddy. Yeah, Kaboom, you're right. It's designed to be close to a mothership. You're right. It's not intended to go out long range. It's supposed to go do some dogfighting or deliver those missiles and head on back, right?
It should be able to do a patrol, though. So I kind of think it sounds like it's running a little too quick.
No, it's a snub fighter. It's not a patrol ship. There are ships that you would use for patrolling, which are fighters. If you want to patrol, break out your Gladius and stuff. This thing is designed to be a response, right? This is a response ship to go out. You're getting attacked. You know, like when you watch Star Wars, you see those TIE fighters all come flying out. You know what I mean? That's what they're there for. They don't do escort patrol or anything like that. Yes, during the Xeno threat, the Javelin had to be refueled, by a dozen starfarers. Yep, every 3 to 4 hours. Yep, good point, Carpagian. You're right. Yeah, very cool. Abdi, you can jump in, man, if you want to. We're in Soul's channel if you just want to drop in and say hi, man. Just in here hanging out. I don't know where Nihilus when I know he was around. I haven't seen his pip.
I think when we launched, that's when he
took off.
He separated.
Yeah, he might have just went over to go take a look because I know he wanted to go over and see the ship. So I know that's what he wanted to do.
It's still putting my ships away. It's doing them one by one, but I went to all the locations and they're all empty.
Where are you now?
I think I'm right next to you.
Oh, that's you. Okay. All right, let's roll.
Hey.
Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. Let's take something with a good view. Let's take a 600. That way we got a decent view and we'll get there pretty quick.
Also, we're just gonna ride in your ship.
Yeah, that was a good ride because he's never been over there yet.
Okay.
You got something here to take?
Well,
my 600 is over there. No, my 600 is over at Hurston because I gave a tour to somebody else in that. I forgot. That's where it's at. You got a 600 nearby? We need something where we can sit down with windows.
Okay. Sure.
Either that or
get the 600 or the RSI Phoenix. Which one do you want?
As long as we got a good view, I don't care. Whatever you feel comfortable flying.
I'll get the 600.
Whichever one you want to do. You're flying, so
all right.
Whatever you feel good about.
Please visit us again.
You're insured, right?
Goodbye. Welcome. Welcome.
Yeah, you grab whatever you want.
Right?
Yeah, I'm insured. Yeah, okay. I know you got LTI on that thing. I'm not worried about it. So, Admiral, you know about the deliveries now, right? The delivery times?
What, the extended delivery times?
No. When you ask for ships now, before you used to, like, if this was your home base, all your ships were here, right?
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I figured that out.
Okay, yeah, so they're all in the cloud now, basically. That's why they minimized the issue with people's inventories. That was one of the issues that was going on before with the database.
Griff,
yeah.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
This guy's trying to do something. There's a guy next to me.
I see him. Yeah, Knucklehead. Oh, he's moved down now. He moved down now.
But I'm stuck. I'm frozen to the screen.
Oh, he moved down now. Just go ahead and close out of it if you have to back out of it. There you go. Mm-hmm.
Karate chop.
Hangar 8.
Hangar 8 it is. Oh, the guy's got the capes on. That's the first time I've seen the cape.
Okay.
The guy got off the elevator next to us. He had it on.
I still see three markers on the pads.
Don't worry about it.
2, 3.
Okay, here we go.
You guys in a party?
Yes, we got to get you in.
Yep.
Stand by.
Stand by, over.
There you go.
Oh my
What the
god.
hell?
Oh, you got to be
I got
kidding.
teleported.
Yeah, it happened before. Remember I told you that happened when I tried to get in the ship? This is where it bounced me to. Admiral, come on, we got it over here.
You gotta send that back to me.
Yep.
Hold on.
Don't worry about it. What was it, Hangar 12?
8.
8, Hangar 8.
8.
Okay. Uh-oh, nope, don't go in there. Don't go in there for me.
Why not?
LOD wasn't there, it was a black hole for me.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yep. Almost ran in there.
OpsChief just walked out the door. You're in Hangar 8?
This server might be about to fail, maybe.
Yeah, it might be, but you know what? It did that on me before, so just your door is going to be open when you get there. As soon as you hit the button, door open button, it does that for some weird reason. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we survive it.
I'm back at the...
You got bounced
in the
again?
lobby.
Really?
All right, let's see. If I get bounced, if I get rubber banded, then that means that that's the deal. You're opening the
We're on
hangar?
ship now.
You're opening the hangar already?
No,
Okay, your hangar doors are opening. That's why I'm asking.
it's closing.
Oh, closing
actually.
rather. Okay, it's closing. Okay.
Yeah.
I opened it, and then as soon as it was opening, it bounced me upstairs again.
All right, I'll wait for Admiral before I push the button to go up.
Won't open the door.
No, hit the button on the bottom. Yep.
Hmm.
Am I wearing a mask?
Uh-huh. Yes, you are.
Are you guys in the ship?
Yes, sir.
Potentially.
Right. If you guys are in, I'm gonna call for lunch.
Yep, that's fine. We'll be in the chairs by the time you're ready to take off. Okay. Your family is asleep but playing Switch. Okay. Oh, you're on vacation. Up in Lake Superior. Oh, wow. Beautiful. That's great. Who else is here? You guys let me know who's here tonight. Thanks for the patience and hanging out with us tonight. We're just kind of goofing around, just taking a look at some things. Admiral hasn't been in the game. He's taking a break since the end of last year. So he's going to get a personalized tour of Loreville so he can kind of see some of the changes that have happened there. It's pretty amazing to see what they've done. And we're entrusting our lives to OpsChief right now, who's a good pilot. We're heading on out. Look at that beautiful view. That's
Where are we heading?
Loreville, Hurston.
Okay.
Look at that view. Great stuff.
Oh my god.
Looking good, buddy. I really love what they've done with the whole cloud tech thing. It is just amazing to see how far this has gone now. And this place always has more of an earth feel to me. When you penetrate, you come right out into the nice blue sky and it darkens. OpsChief with his vertical departure. Wastes no time. Wastes no time. Nice. Like almost like a 75, 85 degrees. Jeez. All right. But he's on his way. All right, we're heading to Hurston.
I usually tick off like pretty like low.
Yeah.
And then like as soon as I pick up speed, I kind of slowly bring it up.
Yeah, everybody's got their way of going. Uh-oh. Did we get a crash?
No. Are you showing something?
My screen is frozen. Oh, there it goes. Okay, that was weird.
Server.
Yeah. Actually, you know
again,
what?
I've never been a huge fan of them doing free flies with these big events. It's like, for me, it's always been the worst timing.
Well, again, they do it because that's the way to stress the servers and stuff, you know? It's painful for us because obviously we want to do stuff, but they gotta get the bodies in. That's one way to do it. Make a free fly. All types of weird crap comes out that we don't get during the normal part of the gameplay. But this time it seems like it's been, this particular Invictus for day one has not been bad. Everybody that I knew was on earlier today, I didn't hear anybody have any problems with crashing or lag or anything. OpsChief said he had a 30K earlier, but we've been in here now 2 hours almost, and things have been okay. What's the matter?
It's not letting me. It's not letting me quantum travel.
Where are you trying to jump to?
To Hurston.
Go to Bajini first and then try to do it from there.
Okay. In a second.
If you just even if you manually jump, it should let you do it because you're up high enough.
Are you guys shooting?
No, that's Admiral.
Okay.
Try to do it manually. Don't use the Mobi because it's a pain in the butt doing the Mobi.
Remember when it used to work inside the ship? Like you'd actually open up the radar, you just pull it open.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Wish it comes back.
Now, someone was saying they're gonna have Mobi key attached to like retrieve ship. Is that supposed to be a thing?
Yeah, there's been talk about that you'll be able to retrieve using now try to go to Hurston. You can use the map now. You can or manually, whichever way you want to do it. But it'll probably jump now. Yeah, Admiral, that's supposed to be something that they talked about that you would be able to retrieve. Not have to worry about the terminals and stuff. So there you go, and that's when we know we're facing the right direction, toward the good old star.
Yeah, lagged.
Yeah, it's okay. We're good. I'm going to do this and turn that off. And I'm going to go back to your bar and see if you got any food back there, something to drink.
I'm wondering because which ship gives you, it's the C8, right? The C8R?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's,
you get for water?
Yeah, they give you the bar, but there's, we can't access anything right now unless you put stuff on here yourself,
Well, check it out. Test it. Since we got into C8R, maybe.
Oh, you think they may have implemented? That would be cool if they finally did implement it, but that's some serious pipe dream in there. Yeah. If nothing else, the view is nice back here. I mean, hey, feel free to come back here. We got a little bit of time. Nah, everything's still glued down.
Okay.
Everything is still glued down. But yeah, beautiful
How about
view.
in the kitchen?
I'm on my way down there now. See if anything's working down here. Refrigerators, all that stuff.
Or the screen. Maybe let's check if the screen is working now.
Listen, stop giving me false hope for stuff down here. You make me start pushing every button there is.
Well,
nah,
you know
nothing
the
there.
Easter eggs all over the place.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait a minute, but this is a total rework they're doing. They're not gonna turn anything on.
Yeah, not on this one.
That's true. Yeah, you got a point.
Yeah, but it would be nice, you know, something to look forward to. All right, yeah, but it's always a beautiful view back here. I wish that I mean, let's see if they got the seat working, because this was working at one point. It's not working anymore. Rats, because you can't sit and watch the view from back here. It's like such a great view. Well, anyway. Now, this actually is supposed to be a holographic table.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you look at the brochure for this ship, there is a hologram of a tiger over this.
Oh, that's right.
And it's...
Oh, maybe it's... No, this is the Explorer. Is it maybe only on the other one?
No, because this table's on both of them. You know, this whole bar area is the same. You know what I mean? On both ships. So, and you could tell it's a weird table. It's got the illumination on it and stuff. So, but I'm curious. Like Admiral said, though, this is all getting reworked. So, you know, we'll have to see what they finally do. But they do have some holographic stuff in the rework that we saw. There's a lot of waterfalls and plants and all types of other cool things. So.
4 million kilometers
The
out.
bar seat doesn't even work now. Oh God, they disabled everything on here. It sucks. All right, I guess I'll make my way back up then, since you decided to starve us on our trip here.
2 million out.
Copy that. So I'll be there in time.
Well, 200,000. 100,000. Got the wrong decimals.
It's okay. I think Admiral's going to be impressed when he when he sees Lorville.
Well, I might be impressed with the city. I might not be impressed with the server.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. We're going to catch it at night or the daytime?
Let me find out. Daytime it should be.
Nice. That's beautiful Corona around there. You can just jump straight there. We'll be there. No time flat. That's the other thing they did, Admiral. They brought the jump distances down more. Even at Orison now, when you come to Orison, you're only like 15 or 17 kilometers away instead of that like 40,000 or 50,000 that you were before. So it's easier to find your place when you come in. Now, this is going to be a really cool jump because we're going to be inverted.
What do you mean by that?
What's that?
You said 15 kilometers. Not 15 kilometers high, do you?
15 kilometers from the spaceport.
Oh.
You know how before you would be way up in orbit when you would go to Orison and you have to fly down? You don't have to do that anymore. You literally are just outside of the city when you get there. It's a lot nicer. And like here, we're going to come out like right above the clouds here. As long as you have your marker for the city, you can find it. Or if you just continue straight, because at least Lorville's marker is where it's supposed to be. R-Corp, you have to definitely know where the spaceport is. You can see the city through there a little bit.
Oh, the clouds look nice.
Doesn't it look good? Mm-hmm.
Looks like a old cotton sheet.
Yep. And it looks like, polluted. You know what I mean?
Like
it's unlike
freshly off of a lamb.
Mm-hmm. If you look down to the left there, you'll see some of those big, we don't know what those are, if they're refineries, waste disposal, but the big red lit up things.
Soylent Green.
Yeah. So one thing that's cool about this too is you'll see the lighting change when you're above the clouds versus when you're below. It's very murky down there, even on a bright sunny day when you get below the clouds. And of course you get all the pollution and everything kicks in. You see these clouds are much more brownish, where at R-Corp they were white puffy clouds.
We're gonna land inside? Or are you just gonna fly around?
You could just fly around if you want to, just to give them an idea of what's there, you know, because the city's so different now. And maybe I fly out to one of those outlying work areas where the people live, and if you want to land it, then we'll call it a night after that. So if you notice, you can barely see where the Hurston building is, right?
Could be straight ahead.
Either straight ahead or straight ahead and to the left, one of the two. But we'll see in a second. Try to do an external here. Yep, it is. It's straight ahead to the right there. See the slant going up? Yeah, I think that's it over there. You know what? Just go, just descend only. Don't even worry about going forward, because you'll be close to it by that time. I want him to be able to see the city from a distance a little bit anyway. You're clear underneath you. There's nothing that you got to worry about looking from an external. And it'll start to clear up. Somebody just flew past you, though, that's for sure. All right, there we go. All right, there's the building. See the Admiral?
Yeah.
All right. And you can see the spaceport is like to our 11 o'clock there. See the signs over it flashing.
I'm not sure which one you're looking at.
Straight ahead.
Origin
Straight ahead, right. Look to the right of the Origin building, and above where the red sign is, the red holographic sign. See all the spaceport signs? They're all flashing out there.
No. Oh, down.
Like bluish.
Yes.
I see Tisa spaceport.
That's it. Yep, those are the ones I'm talking about. Yep, that's where the spaceport is.
I see Shaman.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Shaman Financial.
Yep. So some of the buildings now have, if you look at them, zoom in on them, Admiral, you'll see that they have arboretums, big floral things up on top where they're growing plants and stuff. And I guess that's, you know, to produce fresh air inside of the buildings. They're enclosed. And if you look to the bottom right over here in front of the Hurston building, you'll see statues have been erected.
Whoa,
raise it up. Go up. Do full up thrust. You got in one of those weird pockets that sucks you down. Just keep going, thrusting upward. You'll get back up. Yeah, those pockets hit you every once in a while where they suck you downward. Keep pushing upward. Keep pushing upward no matter what. There you go. Just cleared that antenna. Good man. Yeah, I had that happen the other day, and it literally sucked me down into the roof of a building. It was crazy. Good maneuver, buddy. You did it. Yep, stay above 3,000. Be careful of that. Yeah, that marker there. You're good. All right. Can you turn toward the Hurston building again? And just kind of slowly point downward. You can even let your thrusters back so he can see those statues that are out front of the Hurston building.
Check. God.
Yep. And just point downward. Yeah, cut your thrust though, because otherwise you're gonna...
Oh, I see him in third person. I see him now.
Him? Yeah.
Are those the kids or?
I don't know if, because I've never gotten close. I know you can. People have landed on top of them, like they put an aurora on one of them, on the head of one of them before. I've never gone down that close, because last time I did this, I was nighttime and I was just kind of looking around. You can go ahead, Ops, wherever you want to go. If you want to fly out to one of those outer rim areas, there's also a racetrack behind that building now, the big building, the Hurston building. But you can follow these out, just like how the trains run. You'll see the trains at night, they're illuminated. And you can see the tracks running throughout the city. There's traffic that moves out there now. There's a lot of really, really cool stuff. Ops, if you want to follow just one of those pipes that'll be off to your port, it'll take you out to one of those work areas, those work sites. And you can see how big those refineries are and how much the city's expanded. Colossal says all these buildings that have lights on the side, they represent the wealthy residences in Lorville, and the worker people are the ones that are out where we're going to be going. They live further outside of the city. At night, this looks like Las Vegas now. It's like totally different. And you can see the tram underneath us down there winding through. There's more rail systems.
like to know what all these other companies are doing.
Yeah, these are the other manufacturers that they said they're going to start introducing into the game. I'm curious to learn more about them too.
Like,
you notice the windows?
Yep.
Notice inside the buildings, it looks like a 3D effect. Like you see inside.
Yep, it's very nice. Also, some of these doors where you see look like hangars and stuff. You can fly through the buildings and stuff, Admiral, in several of these locations. You can see the tram system underneath us big time.
The tram.
Yep, those white lines you see underneath us, those are the rail systems.
Oh, okay.
Now, you remember how this was before, how all this was laid out. If you look at this now, you see it's much further out, much bigger. To the left over there of where we are, Admiral, see the beacon? That's one of the gates. Remember all the external gates?
Yeah.
Outside the city?
Yeah.
That's where it is now.
The big beacon?
Yep, that beacon to the left, that blue beacon to the left is one of the gates. That's probably gate 4.
The cargo area beneath us is kind of interesting. They get like they get some type of gasoline or some type of gas containers, different sizes of boxes.
And if you could see my stream, you could see how far away from the Hurston building we are now. We are way, way, way away from there. All this is new stuff.
Why are these ones up ahead? Why are they like bolstered up? Why do they all have like giant walls on them?
Well, again, remember I was saying earlier that according to Colossal, when we get further out here, this is where the workers work and live out in these areas. If you notice these big circular things underneath us, they're spinning. We can't tell if that's waste management or whether that's refining. We haven't figured that out yet.
I'm going to assume it's going to be waste management.
Could be. There's some bigger ones than even that one. In fact, when Ops gets out a little further, there's going to be one to our 11 o'clock now. And you'll see how big those things are. They're huge. You see it out there, Ops?
What's this site to our right?
That's, again, these are the type of sites they've got everywhere. If you notice, they go further out, look like to our 4 o'clock. This whole thing is surrounded by this now. It's really big.
See, that looks like refineries of some type.
Some type of processing. Yep. Like you said, Soylent Green.
That's where all the mercenaries go when they're
but you could
spaceman.
You know, I'm just as curious too, like what will they be setting up for us gameplay wise that you come out here? You know, what's the purpose, what missions, you know, what areas will be accessible? Because they said they built all this so that it's to scale now so that we can go in these facilities. Now you can see the big circular things I was talking about here coming up right below us on the left.
I'm just looking at below us, trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the hell that is.
At night, it's crazy to see all this because it's all lit up at night. It's really crazy to see. And those big vats, the big red ones, they've got the steam coming off of them. You got the chimneys off to our port side. Like you said, they look like some type of refinery. And these buildings are huge, by the way. They're massive. If you want to land just to show him the scale or get close to the, landing next to one of these,
those are definitely. If you look to the left off the. Let's see. I'm looking at your stream at your 9 o'clock.
Yep.
Like right below your nose there. Now, okay, right there. Those are definitely areas. So we losing altitude?
Yeah, he's going down.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can definitely see the hangars of some type off to our left.
Yep. Oh yeah, there are hangars out there. Yep. All those pads out there. Yep.
And those are like big hangars.
They are. They're huge.
I don't know if they're. What size?
No, they're big. You're right. They're big enough to put like a Carrack or something in them. They're big.
So it makes sense if they're going to make a medium. We'll just go with the medium, the Orion that they mentioned us getting.
Yeah, ops,
And
just
like
keep.
say like a
Excuse me one second.
medium.
Ops, stay sharp because if you get a restriction warning, you'll only have 20 seconds to get out. Okay.
Okay.
It's a real short timer. You probably would have gotten it by now, so you might be good.
This is a landing bay too.
Yeah. Like I said, now you get an idea of the scale of this thing. You see that? Look how big this is.
Can you land in one of these things?
I have not tried it, not on these. I've landed in between them, you know, in the areas that are in between, but I haven't tried to set down on a building. You're clear all the way around. Yep, you're good. Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's get out.
These trees are huge.
Yeah, let's get out for a second. Yeah, and get an idea of the scale on this. It's ridiculous. Admiral, stop running or you're going to get yourself caught in the wall on this ship. Did he fall through? You did, didn't you?
Yep.
Yep. You always walk, brother. Always walk. Did you get caught? You sure did. Oh. You've been away from the game too long. Let's see if you can get loose. You might be able to get loose. Can you get loose? Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Like, oh, you've been away too long. I'm like, how does this work?
You stopped running in this game. Walk. You ran through the wall.
That's not a thing.
It is in this game.
See
if you can get it to come down. Yeah, if you're outside.
I'm outside. I was able to.
You
come
made the crack. I was going to tell you, there's a crack you can walk through to come out.
There's a lip.
Yep. Hopefully you can make it out. Did you make it out? Yeah, you did. There you go. All right.
Again.
So yeah, you get an idea about the scale on this thing now. Look at those how those buildings are.
Are we going to be able to get back on?
Yeah. We should be able to.
Maybe not.
Oh, try to get the back ramp. Back ramp might be able to come down. Try your rear ramp. Is that like a ditch we're in? It is. It's actually, yes, it's actually a dip where you're at, believe it or not. That's crazy.
And I can't even call the elevator.
Nope. Sure
The
can't. We're not, we're 8 meters. We're 8 meters too low.
Great.
8 meters too low. But you know what? Here, we can get on I can get on the elevator. Hang on. Yeah, Admiral got on. That's what I say. You got to get on from this side over here. That's all.
You got to run. See, if you run,
no,
you
that's
can
what
get
he was.
onto
No,
it.
that's what he was doing from the other side. Thank you, Mr. Stuck in the Wall.
Oh, hold on. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, you got an idea of the scale. Yeah, if you come from the other side, you can get on. So.
Okay.
How come there's no like climb? Should be a.
There is a climb. Nice. They showed it to us. It's coming.
My Jedi can climb this.
Anyway. So we're gonna walk around, or are we going back in the ship?
We're gonna go back up. Oh no, yeah, we're not gonna walk around this joint. We'll be walking all year. We can fly back and park it. I just wanted him to be able to see the size of the scale, how much they've expanded the city. After you guys.
You missing somebody?
Nope, Admiral's on. He's on board.
I'm inside.
He's walking around.
Okay.
Yeah, be careful, Admiral.
Launch complete.
Because he'll throw you around a little bit.
You shouldn't be.
Yeah, if he turns hard sharp enough, you'll fall. Guarantee you. So if we just 180 it back, we'll be good. Because we aren't going to be able to see the building from here. Oh, I like that. Tempest. Again.
Tempest Frigate.
I love that.
Time flies.
I know. That's very cool. Very, very nice. Nobody would have thought of that for a ship name.
See, that's the one thing I wanted to do when I came back in, was to just take a ship, small ship, and just fly around and check out where they're gonna, like, where all their landing pads are. Because if you do this at, God, what's that place? Not Micro. What's the place with the whales?
Orison?
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 Yeah.
So if you do that at Orison's, like, planetary spaceport, is that the name of it? Orison?
Yeah, Orison.
Then if you look at the cargo center there, you get to get a scope of scale that they're looking at. And I took a lot of pictures, like, you know, oh, this is where like a Hull B would land, or a Hull A, or this is definitely going to be like where the Argo cargo ship is going to go, with the little boxes in the back.
Yep.
The big box.
Yep, they've done the same thing here. You could kind of tell that they, based on what they learned from Orison, they did the layout here, you know, where the city extends out further into different branches and different areas of the city where there'll be different things to do, so. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here.
What are these little tiny settlements in between, like down to our 3 o'clock?
And there's a hologram there too. I wonder if it's a landing place.
Yeah. Remember,
like these little ones to our left, like the far left, are like these little tiny towns or whatever.
Remember I said that the outer parts of the city are where the workers live. Where we're coming in now, where you start seeing these yellow lights on the buildings, is where the wealthier people live in Lorville. So they put the workers basically out where the factories and stuff are, basically. And notice when you get close to the city, you start seeing the billboards and the advertising and all that. And they don't care about the average worker here. That big vat there at our 9 o'clock, you don't have to turn, Ops. I'm really curious about what that big monster is. Because, by the way, there are sub-levels here too now. Lorville, evidently, there was abandoned mines under here, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. But they've added sub-levels here now, where before it was all flat to the ground level. Right, so he's coming in for his approach for the spaceport now.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was close. Yeah, I know. Stay away from the roof. That's because you were near the roof of that building. So just keep thrusting upward. Don't point upward. Just thrust upward. Keep thrusting upward. Full thrust. There you go. There you go. Yeah, anytime you get too close to a roof of a building, you can get sucked down like that. It's like weird things there. All right, but you should be good to call now.
I called already.
Oh, you did? You got it? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, you guys are still hanging with us, I see. Thanks for hanging out. I know it's late for some of you. It's 12:35 here. All right. See if OpsChief is going to deliver Admiral Kusanagi safe.
Eject.
And Admiral, like you said, when you log in next time, you can get your small ship, just do something and then fly around, like you said, and eyeball everything.
Well, you said you're gonna do something. You can do something tomorrow night or no?
That'll be Soul Citizens. I'll do something tomorrow, probably. Yeah.
Like these are the boxes here right beneath us. That should be the Argo, whatever the hell it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to forget ship names.
Yeah. The SRV, or the Argo, the cargo one. Not the cargo one, but the
cargo one.
No. It's got a name though. I know what you're talking about.
The kitchen. One with the nice.
Yeah, with the 3 boxes. It carries the 3 boxes. Yeah.
Yeah. That one.
Looking good, sir. You are just about clear. You might want to go forward. Slow it up. Bring it forward just a little bit more. Clear. You are clear, I think. Yep, you're clear in the rear. You're good. Yes, sir. You are good. You are good and you are inside. Very nice, very nice.
Now, for me to move my permanent location to say Microtech, do I have to like reset my character, or is that no longer a thing, or what? What's the deal?
Yes, but I don't think you can reset your character now. I don't think you can reset it now. Right now, your character is at R Corp right now. You know, so I don't think character reset is bad, but I can take a quick look and tell you. Alrighty. OpsChief has delivered us safely at Hurston. We appreciate the ride.
Thank you, OpsChief.
You're welcome.
Yep. Didn't have us lose our lives or anything in the process.
Thank you for flying. Compass fuck it.
That'll be the name of the airline, right? Well, he's still running. He's still running. After I told him not to run, he's still running.
I know what you're talking about.
Are you in the walls again?
Yes.
I'm outside the ship walking around. I'm okay.
Good, as long as you didn't get hurt, as long as you didn't get stuck.
Well, I broke my ankle, but I have to get fixed up.
All right. Well, yeah, you can.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take the medical way up. Can I go this way?
Yeah, you can take the elevator up.
You can check in.
Okay. Can I go to the hospital?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
This way.
Maria Pure of Heart. They'll be looking for. They'll be looking for you.
How do I check in?
You gotta go upstairs.
Emergency drop off. Place patients in elevator. Oh.
Pick it up. I think you could get on the gurney.
Yeah.
Can't get on it.
Yeah, the gurney sees the gurney.
If I'm in here, is there if there's a selection switch out there? Is there a way to like close it and send it up?
No, somebody has to bring you. Yeah, you got to be on it.
All right, I figured about it.
Proceed to medical safe by the main entrance. Yep, Yeah, you got to be incapacitated. Injured is not enough. You got to be unable to walk. Unable to walk. But we'll go up there with you.
Ow.
We'll accompany you.
Ooh.
You losing health?
Ow.
What did he do?
That stings.
Oh.
Oh my god, he's about to stab me.
All right, here we go.
Put your ship away.
Yep.
Did they move the consoles here, or they leave them the same way?
No, here they're still the same. Just at R Corp they changed them.
M50 looks a little bit more orange than last time.
Mm-hmm. Now, they've done a full graphics pass and stuff since you've been in here. They've done a couple of them, in fact. So, game is a lot more clearer, sharper. Colors are more saturated.
Your fellow travelers, do not lock doors.
Three seconds. Nope, we'll wait for Ops. He's still coming. Get the next one. We will get the next one.
On train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
I think what's different here is like the lighting again, like in the fan. You see that vent on the top?
Yep.
These fluorescent lights up here, these like three tiers, looks a little bit different.
These are, yep, these are new. There's something else they did. Oh, they did an audio pass in here too. You'll hear more weird stuff and announcements in the background.
Also, it's a one-sided station too. It used to be two-sided, two rails. Just
There's
one.
more light. There's more light inside the tunnel too.
Yep.
I see like the wall back here. You see it's all like weathered and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not lock doors.
Oh, there's also sound effects on here now. You'll hear the rails like a New York L.
Yeah, I heard that. Okay, I get to look at the cargo here.
Mm-hmm.
How fast? Are we doing like 200 miles an hour or something?
These things are fast. There were some guys who took a P-52 to chase these things, and they were like having to gun it to keep up with this thing.
Watch your step when disembarking the train.
All right, we're at Metro Center.
Person security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
You want this one?
Yes, sir.
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines.
Now, this is the other entrance. If you go through here, it takes you right into the hospital. You don't have to go the long way around, so go through there. Oh, that new scanning thing is new.
Feeling ready to get back to work? Ask your doctor or pharmacist how to taper your medication dosage to help you return to the job in record time.
Hi. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
Okay, you gotta check in at one of those consoles.
I will focus on my positive energy rather than my pain.
In her book,
Right here,
Dynamics of
in
a
front of me.
Mindful Life, Maria Hurston encouraged all patients to repeat the following healing affirmations to inspire and motivate healing.
Hi. Let me know if
I
there's
will be
anything I can
grateful
help
for
you
the
with.
care given to me.
Floor.
I will focus on my positive energy rather than on pain. I will put my faith in those responsible for me.
Fourth floor, room 12.
I will actively dedicate myself to feeling better today.
Wow.
I will repay this gift of life with hard work and renewed commitment. Try these for yourself and feel the power of Maria's healing words firsthand.
Person security reserves the right to search.
Spitting out all that propaganda while we're in here. Okay. Room 12.
Can you tell me how to get to room 12, please, man?
Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
Room 12.
Is it your way on that side? This is room 1 over here through 4. There's probably, oh, it's this side or the other side. The numbers are usually up here. It tells you. Where's this sign at?
Hurston Dynamics encourages all employees to update their imprint regularly. It is not only a great way to
over here.
That's not it.
but it is considerate to
Other
your
way?
coworkers.
Come towards me.
What is that room, though?
That's been there. That's like a different ward that you go to.
Yeah, but there's a guy with a machine gun inside.
Yeah,
there.
we know. We've been here.
Out in front of room 12.
You guys are like, oh, that's normal. That's just a frosted glass room with a guy with the machine gun. Room one. Like,
they put that in.
Thing.
We all want to be able to work longer hours, but overdosing on stimulants is not the answer. From a higher chance of accidents and mistakes to a decrease in performance and quality of work, Hurston Dynamics reminds employees that too many stims slows you down.
I know.
We're here for moral support.
Yep.
I don't care.
Love the scanner. Watching the scanners on this though, it's pretty cool.
Treatment tier 1. That works.
You know how to do it, right?
Yeah, that's already get me 100.
Yeah, but we're talking about healing your injury. You got to do that.
It said it didn't need anything.
I thought you said your ankle was broke.
Well, I was like 83%, so I was.
Yeah, take a look at him, Ops, to see if he's got something broken.
I'm good now.
Yeah, he's good.
He's 100%. No injuries detected.
All right, cool.
Home treatment.
All right, you're in good shape.
What's this do? How do I get out of this thing?
Look at the like when you would stand up like normal, just Y, like normal.
Oh, why?
May affect your motor skills and alertness. Be sure to discuss side effects with your doctor or pharmacist.
Very cool. All right, he made it out in one piece. He's alive. He's alive. He's alive.
And I don't need a gown.
No, you don't. You survived it.
Welcome to the Maria Pure of Heart Hospital, a non-profit.
All right, gang. We have been on for 2 hours and 40 minutes. And I'm not going to stay in Hurston any longer than I have to because this is Colossal's favorite place. But I want to say
I'm gonna sit down here.
Special thanks to OpsChief and to Admiral Kusanagi for joining me tonight in the chat and hanging out with me, flying us here safely. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us too, as we kind of dibble-dabbled a little bit in 3.19. We are, the Soul Citizens are going to be streaming from time to time. Don't know how often, but tomorrow night we're going to be in-game. Some of us will be. So if you guys want to tune in on the Soul Citizens channel tomorrow evening around the same time, around 9 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to say, somewhere around then. It'll go up on Twitter, so you'll know when we're on. But if you guys want to come by and hang out with us, or you just want to watch, love to have you. But in the meantime, I appreciate you guys supporting me and being here tonight. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. It's my second time on in 3 years, and it's been nice to have some friends hanging out with me. So thank you guys. Okay. OpsChief, thank you, man. Admiral, thank you. Admiral's got to go back. You got to go back on your waiver. You only get a waiver for this weekend. After that, you got to go back on hiatus.
I can't get on my ship. It's probably not going to be a hard thing to do right now.
You'll get in your ship. You'll be okay.
It is a beautiful game. So
well, make sure that you at least tomorrow, if you do decide, we're going to fly out, so make sure we'll get you back over to our corporate stuff. So. All right, gang. Thanks a lot.
All right.
See you guys soon. Have a good night. Stay safe. Peace, love, and soul. See ya.
Good night.
She, of course,
Take care.
is talking about the human body. That's why yearly wellness checks are so important.